I definitely don't remember him being in that door.
Pull up a picture of Mumen Rider real quick, bro.
No, I'm good. Our computer will shut down.
Why do y'all have my nigga come through with the mic? Oh, that mic,
man. He's not coming.
I have a daily trash limit on my computer.
But here's the question.
I can only Google Big Child like this.
Could you fight Mumen Rider?
Yeah, hell yeah.
He'll whoop you out. Come on, bro. Mumen Rider definitely gonna throw that bike at you.
If you throw the whole bike at him, you strong, dude.
Why'd you throw the bike, bro? What do you got left?
He out, bro. He gone. He gonna catch you next week.
The only reason why Woman Rider beat me is because he has friends. That's it. And his other hero friends will pull up.
But if he snake you with that bike, son, you not getting up after that.
I'm not even eating that Woman Rider lunch table. If I join the Hero Association, I'm like, fuck that. I don't care if I'm lower him or not. I'm like, fuck that nigga Woman Rider and his table.
She got everything, but she bang with us. Hook her on the team, bang. She a little button for the cameras. We got everything that you need. 2, 3. Welcome to the Decent Podcast, episode 76. The podcast where we talk about anime, manga, and everything else. I'm Mr. Good Guy, aka MGG, and I'm joined by my co-hosts who will introduce themselves starting right now.
I'm player 5. It's hot as hell.
He did not just rub the water around his face.
I missed that.
Come on, man. Technically, it's still winter, even though it's April.
Yeah. But what up is Deuce?
What up is Gramps? I'm not hot like these other niggas, so
he lost his big nigga card.
Damn right. Gramps, you got a story time?
I'm still over 200 pounds, man.
Oh.
I still.
If you ain't sweating right now, give me that. Give me that. If you ain't listening,
we're running big nigga cards now.
Yeah. Damn. Oh shit. All right, story time.
Yeah, you got one.
Back in my days, so I had one night received a text message from, let's rewind back to the good old days. I'll call him Randy again, last name Savage.
Randy Savage.
So I'm hanging out with Randy Savage again. This time we go to a different place. He says that it's a karaoke spot where you can sing anything. So I was like, I bet I'm down. So we go there, and most of the people there are probably in their 30s and above. And so we're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's old.
I mean, it's old compared to us right now, at the very least.
5 years away from that. I mean, I'm the youngest, right?
Yeah.
Young ass.
Youngest what?
Huh?
You the youngest what?
Or you know,
you're older than me, either. Yeah.
Right. But it's only by a few days, so we're the youngest.
16 days.
Yeah. I mean, but when most of the people, and 90% of the people there are 30s and above. I didn't say 30s, I said 30s and above.
Oh, okay. So you saying the young dudes is the 30-year-olds?
Yeah.
Alright.
It was, not exactly as interesting as you would hope, at least on the dance floor section of it.
Any grandmas?
Huh?
Any G-Milk, something?
Them G-Milks, them gills.
I would say the prospects there they didn't have the best stats. I'll just say it like that, as if I'm a football recruiter.
What we talking stats-wise, man? Because I mean,
I feel like you definitely got to lower your bar if you're talking like
only
G-Milk.
talk lit on an old scale is definitely like fairy tale meter. You know what I mean? You understand what range you talking about?
I wouldn't rent it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. I mean, but there's obviously other reasons why that is
yes. Certain reasons behind mine that you guys would say fucking.
If you had to put one of these G-Milks on the scale, normal scale, unweighted, 1 to 10.
Like the best one there?
Yeah.
Or
like the average one, because the best, there's always some bad grandma out there. Mm-hmm. On average, where would you put them on the scale? Unweighted. So don't be like, oh, for a grandma, she was just unweighted. What would you rate them on average?
I mean, it was probably like 3.5.
Ooh, that's painful. Ooh, 3.5.
When I take that to the fairy tale scale, that's probably
I guess
like
if
6. I'm thinking 6.
Really?
Oh no.
I would think they're going 6. That means they get plus
3.5, like a 4. If you
on
like
a fairy tale
4.5.
scale.
I mean, the average age there was probably like, let's say maybe close to 40 though.
See, 40 ain't even no G-milf though. That's just
right. So I don't want to make it seem like there was like a bunch of like grannies or whatever.
Oh, okay, well. All right, yeah, just go on ahead with that.
So you know, we get there at around 10:30. We get on a list to sing "Niggas in Paris." We didn't get onto the fucking stage until like 12:30. We were like, damn.
What was the makeup nationality-wise at this bar?
As usual, mostly white.
that's
niggas in Paris. All right.
Oh yeah, and I was watching to see how many people were singing along with them when we said the word nigga. Just so I be like, all right, I'm on your ass.
Setting niggas up.
I mean, so we sung this shit and we instantly left. And Randy Savage was like, bro, let's set up this other spot. I heard the music be lit as hell. I was like, all right, man. I was like, all right, fuck it, let's run it.
He said his name.
just put his face.
I know this person.
Yeah, we all know. He doesn't know.
I'm psycho.
Yeah.
So it turns out to be a gay bar.
Nice.
And I mean, I never went to whatever, so I was like, all right, fuck it. If the music bumping or whatever, as long as niggas ain't trying to get on me or whatever.
We don't judge you on this podcast.
But I am
in peace.
But I'm not a homosexual. I'm not a bisexual. So if niggas trying to grab on me, we might have some problems. As simple as that. As simple. I mean, is it political? No. You don't want people of whatever sex you don't.
They came at your boy. What you call January for that shit?
What?
Yeah.
I feel like people
don't know the details behind this shit.
He wouldn't let the transgender kiss him, so he was
And I don't think there's anything wrong with
on the internet for that.
Well, what's wrong with that? You got your own preferences.
If you would let a female kiss you, why not a man?
Okay, that's why he's attracted.
You have your preferences.
Technically, that man was a female at that point, so.
And in his eyes, it's still a man. I mean, it's just like somebody who doesn't like specific ethnicity.
That's like
you take it up with that part of
if you wouldn't let an ugly girl kiss you,
that ain't got nothing to do with me.
If you wouldn't let an ugly girl kiss you, I think it's the same thing. Like, oh, what? You being discriminatory? Yes, I am. I discriminate against ugly people that I don't want to kiss me compared to people I do want to kiss me.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, the basketball player who doesn't like Asian chicks. He doesn't find them attractive. But
that's what you like.
I know you know what I'm talking about now. I just came to mind.
As long as
everybody has his own preference. So why is that any need to flame a nigga just because he doesn't like it?
Hey, bro, take it up with that community, bro. I don't understand.
I mean, you're not gonna win the online fight with them.
Oh, of course not. Like, of course not.
Trigger.
Niggas gonna find your IP address
and this is gonna happen to be the episode that they see. They be like, all right, we on his ass.
Right, it's already over for this podcast. We didn't talk about them too much. They better pull up. We're one more quote away from them just pulling up. Like, all right, what y'all talking about?
Yes, bro.
6 snake bands.
It's gonna be a new podcast.
Dude, you're pushing it even further. You know this.
I'm just saying. I don't even want to say it because they don't have to cut this out. Yeah. But I'm saying when they're ready to pull up, bro, if there's 4 niggas that look like you, they come out. What you gonna do?
I'm calling the cops. They right across the street.
They don't like
They
you
don't
already,
like
bro. It's gonna take about 15 minutes for them to get here. Still.
Even if they cross the street.
If I'm faster, we good.
They decided to walk.
No.
I'm just saying, you open your door, hey, what's up? They just start pushing you in.
They ordered the big nigga snake band specifically for you.
Oh, hold on. So it's just me by myself. Y'all niggas ain't with me.
I mean, you decide to answer the door. I already hit it out the back.
Hey, who
Hey, who else supposed to be here, bro? And as soon as I hear you go, oh shit, I'm out. You know, so
I see where the loyalty is. I see where the loyalty is. So let me continue the story real quick, man.
Alright.
So the place, I'll just say it was a very unique experience. I don't think I'll ever go again, mainly because for certain parts of the nights, there is random dick grabbing from guys.
Somebody tried you?
Oh, that was a couple dudes that were trying me, man. And I was like, nah, bro. Kept moving.
Give me that meat, nigga. I don't know.
You ain't come up yet, huh?
There was nobody.
Terry Crews ain't roll up.
I don't think that was anybody bigger than me. That was a cross-dresser, I'll just call him. That was probably kind of close to my size.
Yeah.
Looked like they probably could have dropped everybody in there. But I guess they were deeply engaged with everybody else, so I didn't have to worry about those issues. But there was a couple of random guys that like grab my arm and be like, "Hey, you got some nice arms," or "Hey, you look kind of cute" and shit like that. Or you be like, or if you're like walking, or if you're like walking through the crowd or whatever, somebody like randomly grabs your dick or whatever, you like turn around like, "Who the fuck did that?" Everybody just turned around and shit.
Yeah, got him. You know something?
I mean, you got some free drinks off that, but you don't drink, so there you go.
For sure. I was just gonna say,
you gonna take that chance? You gonna take that chance? Get Bill Cosby?
They ain't gonna Bill Cosby.
Hey, bro, they don't know how much they need to put a big nigga. They giving out little niggas.
They probably practice it. If they coming after you, they specifically are targeting big niggas.
No.
So they know what it takes to take
They
a
might
big nigga
just see an
down.
opportunity.
First of all, I've never gone out by myself, so you're not gonna care. If I pass out, bro, get me home. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be better. You can't talk to them niggas that left you there.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I got my booty hole touched because y'all wanted to go play with some hoes. I'll be hot. We're not friends anymore. But my experiences with gay dudes, hitting on me have only been positive. I've never been hit on like at a gay nightclub, so maybe it's different. But like when I get hit on, I got free shit. I got cookies, man. That shit was fun.
Nigga, something about cookies. I think somebody grandma or some shit.
You make that transition, bro.
You said I never got hit on.
That 100K
Those things going on at the club.
Oh, true. I did too before.
I'm just like, oh yeah, I ain't never.
You said you got hit on before too?
What? Yeah.
Oh, word?
This nigga, he look disrespected. Like, damn, nigga, I look good. What you talking about? Hey, you ain't never been hit on by a gay dude.
Yeah, see, go ahead. So let me continue with the story time because it gets worse, man. So at one point, I like dance with some random chick or whatever. I'm like, okay, it is what it is. So she says, "Huh?" It wasn't a nigga, dude. It wasn't a nigga. Real shit. 100% legit. It wasn't a nigga.
I just seen the Maury show, bro. Sometimes you don't know.
Oh shit! That shit used to be lit on the Maury show. Is it a man or is it a woman?
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, that's a woman.
I used to be arguing. And then when you found out it was a man, you had to be very, after like one episode, I had to realize I had to be very careful with how I described it. I was like, yeah, I definitely, and it was like,
I don't think I've ever seen that segment of the show.
You need to.
Is it a man? That must
If
be
it's
the
the
new
baddest bitches, and you like, oh, that's a woman. For
set
sure.
up.
Nigga, the ugliest girls would be like, oh, that's definitely a nigga. No, I'm a woman.
Those be the ones that be the worst. It's like, how do you feel after that? Everybody thought you was a man.
That's why I just gave up. Like, fuck it.
Man, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, segue.
Yeah, I mean, so just a quick dance or whatever. She says thank you. I'm like, yeah, it's all good.
She said, well, thank you?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if you're in a fucking gay club or whatever, the assumption is that most of the guys there are homosexual. So if there's a guy that's with a chick or whatever, nigga, you told me the exact same
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. I told you. So I knew something was off when she said that.
So I'll go out and go do my thing or whatever. Next, she tries to walk up again or whatever. So I'm like, I'm thinking that she wants to say something. So she comes closer, and then she tries to go in for a kiss. So I'm like, oh shit! I try to back out, but I'm not quick enough. And she gets as I'm trying to lean back and I turn my face, her face comes in right here, and she fucking licks my face up the side of my face.
You definitely should have took it down.
Real shit.
You definitely should have took it down. Definitely, you should have scooped her right there.
This nigga, he tripping. He tripping. No, it wasn't a nigga, man. This was not a nigga, even though I'm pretty sure these niggas think that it's a dude.
I ain't saying
I told you, I don't think it's a nigga. You should have took it down.
It was a transgender, right?
No, it was a regular chick.
She's an actual woman now. Huh?
No, it was an actual chick, dude.
You mean from birth?
Yeah, bro.
There's no way you're confirming that.
The only way to confirm it is if you would take it down.
It was a cis woman. Should I put it that way?
Yeah.
What?
It was a cis woman.
Was she had big titties or something? Is that what it was? That's the identifying factor?
No, I mean,
really, unless you took it down, you really could never know. So like, you should
always be in the air, bro.
always that what if. I mean, I guess the thing is, the moral of the story would be to never take somebody down to the gay club.
I definitely would have. I'm like, come on, scoop, let's go.
This nigga, I told you ready to make that transition, bro. But listen, this Make that shit, the Joker shit. Yeah. You there.
All you gotta do is find a nigga that turns into a bad chick. You marrying him.
It's a nigga with enough bread.
I mean, think about it like this. So your best friends.
They only gotta pay you for the first time.
Your best friends are guys, right?
Yeah.
So if you take a guy that has all of the guy qualities that we like, and he turned into a bad chick, you marrying him.
But like surgery or like magic turned into a bad chick? Because it's magic.
Surgery, nigga.
But if it's surgery, nah, nigga.
I don't believe you.
All right,
do y'all believe this man?
All I'm saying is, if in your heart of hearts you believe she was a woman, definitely should have scooped.
You can justify it however you want.
That's what you do. Oh, here's you.
You can justify it however you want. You know in your heart of hearts it's a nigga. Or at least that was born a guy.
Go on and finish your story.
And you got that ring.
He going like this.
When was this? When was this?
This was like 2 or 3 weekends ago.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you know.
Yeah. That's
I thought you was like on some single stuff.
No.
Definitely. Okay, I understand now.
There you go.
Because it wasn't making no sense to me at first. Like, why not? Stupid.
I mean, not to mention when she did lick my face, I smelled nothing but cigarette smoke in my face. I was like, oh, gee, I'm trying not to throw up right now. Yeah, she was white.
Was she decent?
She was
3.5, right?
No. We went to a different spot.
Oh,
yeah.
That's not like a bucket list to me. Cigarette smoke?
Yeah, definitely knock it down.
You said cigarette smoke is a bucket list? For real?
No, I'm good on that.
That shit.
Somebody dealing with tough times and they like
one night pipe. That's it.
I don't know, G.
I wouldn't even want that on my dick.
Cigarette smoke is tough.
These niggas, they high class, bro. Mile high club ass niggas over here, bro.
So when a chick smokes cigarette, that shit doesn't turn you on?
If it's for some one night shit, I don't give a fuck what you do with your life. I don't want to know you after this. Boo, boo, boo. All right, leave. Go smoke your cigarette outside.
How you gonna King Louis a girl?
Boo, 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 boo.
With that King Louis.
All right, so if your girl started smoking cigarettes,
oh, she gotta go because I'm with her. I'm talking about if it's long term, you can't smoke cigarettes.
I just want to understand where you were at.
Yeah, if it's short term, I don't give a fuck what you do with your normal life. I don't want to know your name, as far as I'm concerned. I can be Jack, you can be Jill. Boom, boom, boom. Let's never see each other again.
So she sucked 1,200 dicks in her life.
Hey, bro,
She better be good at sucking dick.
Hey, you kissing on her though?
I mean, you
brush her teeth?
Yeah.
I don't know if it stays with you like that.
No, cigarettes, that shit stay.
No, you talking about
dick sucking.
I mean, I think cigarettes.
If she sucked 1,200 dicks, that just means she got skill. She know what she doing.
That's true. You want a doctor for 1 year or 10 years of experience working on your body, man.
Yeah,
you're right.
I don't know inexperienced dick sucking.
Yeah, still, who cares how many dicks she sucked?
Yeah.
But how many cigarettes she smoked, that's different.
Yeah, I don't know. Once you get to a million,
you have to smell that shit the whole time while you in that. That shit's gonna be turning you off.
Flip that shit over.
The cigarettes.
Oh,
Flip that shit over, right?
Nah, bro.
Heads in the pillow.
That shit.
Heads in the pillow. She gonna be dead, huh?
That shit sticks. That shit never goes away. Cigarette breath. That's forever.
I mean, I would know from my one night stand. That shit was tough.
Damn.
One night stand.
R.I.P.
You remember the one with a 30-something-year-old?
Yeah.
There you go.
Mexican shit.
But this chick ended up fucking stalking me for the whole damn night, man.
Hey, that's what's up.
For the whole fucking night. I would go to a different spot or whatever, thinking
Once
that it's
you
all
go
good.
black,
You never go back.
never go back.
These are facts. These are facts.
Clearly she had a taste. She couldn't control herself, man. What you gotta do, man? It's just part of the game.
It's just the power of the game, you know. It's the power to get the fuck up off me. And which that's what I thought
Why didn't you just dance with another girl?
That ain't gonna stop her.
I don't think there was enough selection there.
But she said thank you though.
Yeah, and which I thought that was it. But clearly that wasn't it.
Yeah, she was.
Like I would be on another area or whatever,
yeah.
And the next thing you know, I would feel somebody fucking grinding on my back, and I would be like, "Yo, Randy, that's a chick," and he was like, "Yep." I was like, "Oh my fucking god!"
You know what you really should have did? You RKO her ass, bro. That'd have been it. She just stopped there.
Nah, it's right. Broken neck. Walking with a broken neck.
That's one way to go to jail.
She was sexually assaulting
And then she tried.
No, they throwing you under the jail.
And then she tried to drag me. She literally fucking grabbed my arm and tried to drag me into the fucking girls' washroom. Talking about, let's go. I'm like, whoa, hold on.
I'm like, you're sexually assaulting me.
I mean, that is very strongly sexual harassment.
Yeah,
but
you definitely should have arcade
I'm not about to report that shit. Who the fuck is gonna believe?
I would believe you.
Whoa, she was on that. All right.
Sexual harassment. Women be on that and they be getting away with it.
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
All the time.
How many cases of men being sexually harassed have actually been successful?
I had some girl grab my booty, and when I was like, yeah, nah, she was like, what, you gay? I'm like, what you think you a guy?
No, real shit. Real shit. She was asking me that too. She was like, are you sure you're straight? I was like, yeah, I'm straight, but I'm not on that shit.
I'm like, bitches don't be knowing how to take rejection.
She like, what's his face? Mom, bro, we was helping to move. They try to play with your man to get you to do what you want. So you gay?
That could be another story time. I don't know if that's really big enough of a deal to be a story time. But whenever they see that you're struggling with some shit, they would be like, "Oh, so are you sure you're actually man? I thought you were mentally man or whatever." I mean, like, fuck, man.
I'm strong. Y'all can't lift that little thing.
I gave up on gender roles real quick because when you a big nigga, you know everybody and their mama wants you to move some shit, pick some shit up. Yep. I'm like, damn, bro, y'all know I get tired too. You know what I'm saying?
My aunties be talking about pick me up. I'm like, no.
Piggyback rides, all that. I ain't carrying nothing. Carry me first.
I think they carried your ass when you were a fucking baby, probably.
I ain't trying to hear that. Only my mama then can get picked up. Ain't nobody else carrying me.
There you go.
We done with the story time.
Yeah, we ain't done with this story time. Fuck it, I'm gonna end it at that. I got fucking stalked for the rest of the night until we left that place. She tried to fucking rape me in the bathroom.
Tune in for part 2.
And
tune in for part 2 of that story time at some other point in time.
Exactly. That's that.
Alright, on to some decent news. So, anime and manga, we got My Hero's coming to Toonami. It's going to be at the 11:30 slot, apparently. I think it starts in May. They got a couple other ones in there, too. Black Clover's apparently on the list, if it wasn't already. Shippuden's been there at different times. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure also been there. Fooly Cooley's coming back at 12. Dragon Ball Super is coming at 10:30. And they're showing Dragon Ball Kai afterwards, which I think is like weird, but hey, guess niggas really love that Dragon Ball Z shit. So
yeah, they basically getting all the hood niggas with that.
I was interested with they pretty much got the big ones like My Hero, Super, Black Clover. I mean, as far as like new stuff goes, that's going to be around for a while. I think they got them covered with this lineup. Yeah, so shout out to Toonami. But then, true. The Toonami one is going to start from season 1. So this kind of really is like the big American release for the niggas who haven't already caught on to Boku no Hero yet. So there might be another jump that happens. Yeah. All right. Other than that, God of War I think dropped, right? I don't know if anybody's got a chance to play it or heard thoughts.
Really?
I heard it was good.
Xbox forever, baby.
You've never played a God of War game, have you?
I have. I played the first 2 when I used to be a PlayStation nigga.
And how were they?
Then I grew up.
Stop playing.
They was good.
And he came to the 20th.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like playing hopscotch was good. Then I had to go to the future. I'm not a caveman no more.
I didn't know how much you love talking to your Xbox, bro. Because that's literally the only reason why you're there, bro.
Hey, shit.
That's fucked up.
I'll give you this. Games have been trash for a hot minute. And from what I hear, God of War decent. Yes, if it's decent, good job.
I don't know what decent means no more though in this video game.
Yeah.
I felt like
based on what I've seen with the latest Assassin's Creed game and like the latest God of War game, and I think probably a few others here and there, a lot of people are trying to go over to the RPG realm, RPG and open world realm of things, in which I don't really know how I feel about it. If you're really not an RPG person, then you're really not going to enjoy a lot of these classic games that you may have been playing for so many years, just because they're switching up the whole formula on you.
My thing is like, is it like an RPG, an open world, but like 3 hours long? See what I mean?
I think
like, we have an open world, but it's like it's an MDS open world, and the game is short as fuck.
You just can not do anything.
So
like it's kind of boring.
Based off of a few reviews that I've seen, it's it's very lively. There's a lot of shit that you can do and collect that will actually benefit you. So, you know, for example, in a lot of games where you have to go around and collect shit just to be a completionist or whatever.
Sure.
You know, in this game where you're actually collecting things, it'll actually be useful for you to power up in one way or another. Whether you want to go try to take this guy down that's been beating your ass for the last 6 hours and some shit. It's everything within the game is useful to some extent, whether it's for story building or it's for making you stronger to take somebody else down.
Okay.
And there are points where you have to like skip it and go on further in the game, a lot further, and then try to come back to be able to find this item or defeat this person or whatever.
So you're upset about RPGs?
No. I'm not saying that I'm upset about it. I'm saying that there might be people who don't like RPG games or whatever, in which they may have been playing a certain series of games like God of War or Assassin's Creed or some other cases that I can't think of that's never had any type of RPG aspect to them. In which now everybody's trying to hop upon this bandwagon of RPGs and especially open world games. Everybody's trying to do open world nowadays, and which a lot of people are doing them wrong because, like you're saying, they typically be empty as fuck, like Assassin's Creed. But not everybody's into RPG games, so it would probably turn a lot of people off to the genre. That's what I'm saying.
As a person that RPG are my favorite types of games, I don't like the way that things are going now because they're trying to commercialize it. It used to be like RPG was that little sub group of games that only certain people fucked with, and they made that shit right.
Your game.
But now they hey bro, we making this shit palatable for the general population, and now you get all these empty ass open worlds because some niggas can't handle 16 hours of side quests, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. But that's the shit that you like. Side quests, fucking main quest. I don't even finish main quest. I side quest. And it's just the game, my favorite example is Skyrim. If you play Oblivion, which is before Skyrim, that game was way harder. Then you get to Skyrim and it's Elder Scrolls for everybody. It was super easy and it was just kind of whack.
I was
I never fucked with it. I couldn't. I tried it for 20 minutes and gave up.
It was like a bastardized RPG.
What were you gonna say?
No, actually, that's how I felt about what game? Oh, Final Fantasy, whatever, the most recent one that came out. It's it was still a good game, but it was definitely tailored to the mass. And I agree with what Player 5 is saying. RPGs kind of stamped on everything now. Anything can be doubled as an RPG. I mean, and I'm not a fan of it because I guess there's where we are in life right now. It's I can see the benefit of having a shorter game that's still good. Because it's we don't always have a bunch of time or hours to spend on a game. But at the same time, I don't like that a game like that can be equally as good as a game that is still good, but you probably takes you 20 hours or whatever to play. Dragon Quest, I'm sure if I had the time to play that game,
dude, that game
I would really
forever.
enjoy it, right? But it takes forever. But I'm sure that's the kind of game I like though. At the same time, I just don't have time to play those games anymore.
You're talking about Dragon Age Inquisition?
Yeah, so it's if I sat in those types of worlds, I like those more than those 3-hour stories that they're oh man, it's the best game ever. I'm bro, whatever. What's GTA 5, right? Online, I guess, is great. But if we really look at what the single player experience was for that game, it was garbage. That was very short. None of the stuff that they told you that you could do really meant anything. Building a team for these heists, it was all kind of weak. The story was good, but I mean, at the end of the day, I could watch a movie. It was a good movie. People had to stop comparing good movies to good games. Those are different things, I think.
It's a different kind of game. Some guys like that. I get what you're saying. The most bang for your buck is a game you can play forever, almost.
Right. You want to have something that you're going to be playing for a long time.
The concept of a game is not a movie, right? Story is a component of a game, right? And I think just specifying a game could have a really good story, but at the end of the day, if I'm not really doing much, is it really a good game? The Walking Dead games are good, but there's no real gameplay to that element. It's just good because I get to choose my own story, which is the game. The game is that you can choose your own story.
I don't know much about that. I'm just going off what you said about GTA. People like it. I mean, they don't. It's not a game you can play because once you beat all the missions, done all the missions, it's done. I guess. But
Yeah,
I think people go with GTA 5 more for the online experience than the story.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, but they say like it's a good game, but it's like you're not really being specific there. You're talking
What
about
the older ones?
I think
the older ones didn't really have the online component. Besides, I think 4 was the time that they.
No, but yeah, I'm saying people still like.
People love GTA from the story standpoint because the story gave you like a lot to do. And that's the whole thing. 5 was not much in the story. It switched to like being more about the multiplayer.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And basically what they've been doing with these RPGs is they took out a key element, and that element was like what you were saying, when you do something, it impacts the story of the game. Mm-hmm. They take that element out, and what they put in is like the ability to modify, like make all those mods, because that's what keep Skyrim and GTA going. It's like when you watch the videos now, it's all like, oh, look at this crazy mod. I'm the Flash in GTA, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. And developers embrace that. So it's like, yeah, okay, cool for them online niggas, that's dope. But for niggas like me, that suck. Because like in Oblivion, when you do like your max thief shit, like you can do shit and then you'll hear niggas in the story talking about like, oh, hey, this super thief nigga did this shit, like this is wild. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, that's me.
But that's also what made Mass Effect such a great game or whatever, except for the latest one, where it was just complete trash because it didn't seem like anything you did had any effect.
And that's what happened with Skyrim. Like Skyrim, bro, you do some shit and it's just like, yeah, nigga, bro, I say the universe. And niggas are like, fucking Khajiit, you ain't shit. I'm like, bitch, what? I just saved the universe, what you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, and the story don't get affected. And I think that's whack, but it stay a top game because they pander to these mod making ass niggas. Which, I mean, I don't want to say y'all shit. Yeah. It's just different from what I like.
Mm-hmm.
What is a mod making?
It's like
you kind of like editing random shit within the game.
You ever see like those YouTube videos of just like, oh, here's somebody doing crazy shit in GTA 5?
Think about when we were growing up or whatever. When you put a cheat code in, everybody got big heads and shit like that. Yeah. That's an example of a mod.
Mm-hmm. Like in GTA,
you can hack the game.
Yeah. That's how they
like the developers.
Like that's what all of the PC gamers are able to do.
And they starting to put it into consoles too.
Really?
Yeah, you can like buy mods in consoles. Like GTA, one mod they got is like a Flash one, like where you get like the Flash abilities and the like you run around at super speeds. That shit look raw as fuck.
So they don't have like cheat codes anymore.
They do have cheat codes for some games, but
it's a lot more rare.
Yeah, I don't think anyone cares.
They kind of replace cheat codes.
They play multiplayer. Mm. You know, like it's like why do I need I don't even give a fuck about the single player experience. So what I need the cheat codes for?
Well.
Okay, other than that, and still in video games, apparently Ohio University is offering the first Fortnite esports scholarship.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, bro, gaming is real.
It make money.
For now.
Yeah. Oh, e-gaming gonna make money for grip.
No, I'm talking about Fortnite. A couple years from now, it's probably not going to be.
What's up with League? Niggas still playing League?
League is still the most popular game out right now. It's declining. Like, old heads are hopping off of it. But they definitely, like, they run League on ESPN now. Like, it's up there. It's in.
Yeah, but so you don't think League is going to start dropping down as Fortnite comes up, and then Fortnite going to go down as somebody else comes up?
That could be multiple. Pepsi and Coke.
League isn't going to fall because they did the right thing.
No, but it's not like Coke is like disappeared. You know what I mean? Like they're both still here. Yeah. Pepsi is definitely not number one. I agree with that.
Fortnite is not going to slash forever because they still are just like fan driven. League did the right thing. They was like, hey, y'all rich niggas fund this. So now rich people don't want to lose their money, so they gonna still be like, hey nigga, play League of Legends. Because rich people put their money into it. So like that shit on ESPN now, they got like whole setups for it. It's too late. It's in there. Fortnite gone.
It's in the game.
It's gone.
Yeah. Okay, so TV shows, movies, music, new Doom movies coming out. I guess they're doing another reboot.
Doom?
Yeah, they did a reboot with The Rock back in the day, but Doom is
I've never heard of it.
Oh, I seen him tweet about it or something.
Mm-hmm. So apparently they're doing another reboot of it. I don't think the first one did that well with The Rock, even though, you know.
Well, what about Rampage though? What about Rampage? Because that's also another game that we used to play.
That nigga got like 8 movies coming out this summer, bro.
Yeah,
they all gonna be trash.
All doo-doo.
They all gonna be trash.
And he's still like, yo, my nigga finna be a billionaire.
Going up, bro. I invest right now, bro. If Brock had a stock, they need to start doing that. Putting celebrity stocks. You don't put your money in that shit. That would be lit, bro. Brock would definitely be a billionaire then. 100% agree. The Rock would definitely be a billionaire then. If that's celebrity stocks.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
I mean, he's a likable person. Yeah.
Easy money, bro. You know who I wouldn't put money into?
Who?
I don't know.
It's good. I thought you were about to get.
I was gonna come up with one.
I thought you were about to get political as fuck. I was like,
John Boyega. I wouldn't put money in right now.
Who was that?
That's Finn. That's because right now he getting that hype on Star Wars and everybody casting him as the lead male everywhere.
Yeah.
Bro, nigga, everything. So niggas like, John. He in Pacific.
He got a couple of Netflix movies.
He got Netflix movies.
Yeah, he got a couple.
And there's some other movie where he like the lead male in too.
And what?
That was him. I thought it was some other black guy.
And where?
In Pacific.
No, the new.
Yeah, no, that's
in
the new. That's him.
No, that's him.
Main guy.
Yeah.
For real? Yeah, a little different.
Because he got the fade, bro.
Oh, true. Yeah, that's be changing on niggas.
And also he got his British accent, which is like that's his actual accent. Whereas in these other movies he be playing with these American accents. But yeah, like niggas will hype him up because they think he good, but I don't think that nigga lead male. Damn. That's some shit I wouldn't put your actor stock in. Ooh. Not John Boyega. My bad, nigga. I fuck with you, but you ain't that good. Bro.
I see Michael B. Jordan. He got my money, bro.
Oh yeah.
No,
give me no stock.
Chadwick, I
would have loved.
I don't see why.
Back in the days, Will Smith would have been a good one. He would have been an excellent one.
He's still good.
Hey,
that Instagram thing, his stock would have went like this, bro. As soon as he entered social media, his stock would have shot up. I would have been, that's the next.
It would have been stacking for a little bit.
Will Smith's stock?
I don't think he has a lot more rising to do.
That's a Bitcoin. Will Smith's Bitcoin.
We'll get it. Hey,
that shit's stable as hell, bro.
The niggas that bought Will Smith after Wild Wild West, them the niggas that came up. Cause that shit was probably dirt cheap. Them the niggas that bought Bitcoin.
For like $2.
Them the niggas that bought Bitcoin for $20 right there.
Will Smith's stock is an easy $1,000 a share right now, bro.
Easy. Better buy that Jaden stock. He the legacy, bro.
Easy money. I don't know. My proposal would be all black actors, to be honest. I don't know how many white actors I picked.
After Iron Man 1, I definitely would have copped what's his name?
It would have been too late though. That would have been the worst time though. Because this shit would have shot up more.
Because niggas wouldn't have known that this shit was going to come.
Probably would have been a good time.
Oh, he was
because that was before Iron Man, right?
No, that was after Iron Man.
Really?
He was already
like. Because he was famous before.
That makes sense.
He already come back at Tropic Thunder.
Iron Man made that nigga come back. Yeah. But Iron Man, we didn't know that they was going to do all that shit.
Yeah, you're right.
So I would have copped it right then, because before that, there was no way of knowing he was going to.
I would have dropped it after the third Iron Man. After the third Iron Man, I would start selling some stuff off.
But then you would have lost your money because he came back when he started doing cameos instead of his own movies. He cameoing in all these niggas' movies.
I would have been happy with what I would have made after the third one.
He's still going up right now because Avengers hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, I don't know if the hype's really around him though for like Infinity War.
I'm saying he's still a part of it.
I guess stocks have been going up, but I would think
Spider-Man. He was in.
All I'm saying is if he dies,
he dies,
war, your shit
sell.
If he dies, it's a tank.
I think more people would be interested in it because they'll feel some kind of way.
There's no future. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, what else he
what you gonna do next? You know, I never put money in them niggas that win the Oscars for unknown ass movies. I probably put money in them.
Yeah, no. They like the venture capitalists.
Yeah.
You try to like shoot at them just to hope they take off.
Yeah.
Most times.
I put stock in the director that did Thor 3, Taika Waititi, because who knew that nigga? But Thor 3 was lit. So I feel like other niggas gonna like.
I still haven't seen that shit.
You talking about the Rock motherfucker?
No. Oh yeah, he played that voice. Yeah.
Directors funny as hell. I don't know if I can like put money in directors.
I have to really. Well, I didn't smart though. Because
I mean, you know, he already up there.
Jordan Peele would have been a low-key come-up.
Yeah,
he would have Jordan Peele stock.
He had the one hit. I don't think he come back for real.
He got set up.
Did you see Keanu? That shit was doo-doo.
No, I know, but Keanu came out before Get Out.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Whoever bought it, then Get Out came out. Their shit would have been popular.
Only thing with the directors, like, you don't know. They're worse than actors. You don't know about them until the movie's out.
Right.
Like M. Night Shyamalan,
up there.
Niggas would have thought it was sweet with M. Night Shyamalan. And he just
Avatar was trash.
Them
niggas that bought him after 6 Cents probably thought they was lit. Oh, this nigga rolled 6 cents and he just fuck y'all money, bro.
I mean, they've been
rode the wave.
That's a thing right now, Will. That's a business, bro. We can start making it like, hey, you can buy stocks in these actors. They make more money, you make more money.
That look would be smart.
Then we take a cut off the top as the brokers, bro. We be rich as fuck.
I'm telling you, I don't know why.
Is that be a thing? And think about it, like, so yeah, actor, you could. It's almost like a GoFundMe. Like, oh, you add to this actor's GoFundMe by buying their stock. And then if they make more money, they put back into it whatever percent, and then that increases your stock. It will work the same way.
That is true.
Like you can just effectively buy stock in parts of this.
You just gotta get them to agree to it. They don't give you money back.
I mean, just take.
No, but I mean, if it's like contractual, right? So like they got a company, and it's like, okay, if you're in this movie, you make this much. We'll take like a 10% or whatever, some percent cut of whatever you make and put it towards your stock.
You could go to the Actors Guild.
Whatever the shares
Go to the Actors Guild, so that way niggas ain't got no option. We ain't got to deal with personal people. Go to the guild and be like, hey, bro, this will help all your actors, big niggas, even to the starving niggas, get them some money that they not getting.
I think it would be hard for actors. Musicians, that should be. You could it'll be easy because at that point you can actually own their music, kind of.
Them niggas be doing too much of this shit, bro.
True, that'd be lit though, because all that new album coming up,
because you own like a percentage of his actual catalog at that point.
Oh no, that would be lit. And then if you're a shareholder, it's like, damn, you might be able to get, like, if you were up there with the shares, you might be able to get a taste of that music early and shit.
Yeah. That'd be decent. But then, you know, that would get into the issue of now you got niggas that's like, hey, bro, I'm technically part owner of this business. I don't like the way you going with this trap shit. As part owner, don't do that.
Oh, you talking about this thing?
You know, it was
Kanye was some tired of this new shit.
Yeah, hey, Kanye, bro, you gotta go back to old Kanye. Hey, what if all the black people got together, bought this nigga Kanye, and was like, you gotta go back to old Kanye?
We cutting the Kim Kardashian shit off right now.
Hey, matter of fact, contractually, you gotta break up with her.
I mean, then he could just reject the stock.
He only sell 49%. Of his catalog, of himself. 49%. He keeps the 51.
I mean, he could probably just reject the stock then that come in, right? He could just reject the stocks because I'm pretty sure he'd be like, all right, fuck it, I can still go get my money without y'all niggas.
Ridiculous king.
See, that's why I don't know if it'll work with musicians, because is there like some underlying musicians like union or something?
No, of course not.
See, I feel like
start that for a while.
With actors, you can definitely get them.
So when they die, how does it work?
Your estate.
Yeah, so whatever.
Okay, because some niggas still making money. Like Prince is still like, after that nigga died, they put his shit on.
I think. He owned his masters, I think.
Well, I'm saying whatever it is like if they decide to put your shit on a new Spotify, for example, and now you making more money, like, oh, this nigga dead, but I still got Prince stock. Like, cause I'm still making money.
Right.
Yeah. I think that'd be decent. And then that'd be a way to still fund peoples who are dead. Like Michael Jackson, I'll buy that shit up.
And that's a good way to fund like up and coming artists too. Like, you think gonna blow up.
100%. That issue, then people get even more invested in the music because they're like, damn, this is gonna drop. Sales go up, everything, bro. This I
bought stock in this nigga. He got enough money to produce his CDs or albums or whatever.
That's a win-win.
And then that helped.
All it takes is one or two of these, like, to go off. Like, if you get one big one or a couple of big celebrities to say, yeah, I'll do that shit.
Yeah, there'd be no more record labels. It'd be all crowdfunded, like the People's Choice record label.
Oh, them niggas don't want that shit.
Oh, yeah, the white man coming off. What the nigga kick this bitch in right now? I'll blow all y'all shit back, bro. Shut this shit up. I'm like, all right, sir.
Well, I mean, but then you can get your little country music stock, whatever you want, bro.
Hey, this nigga gonna get assassinated, bro. Hey, I'm done. Hey, I'm sorry, Illuminati, bro. Hey, I'm done. I ain't talking no more about
cool ideas, but all right.
I'll run it. I don't give a fuck.
All right, let's just segue into the J. Cole thing, because C2E2, like, I don't have much to say from there. Nothing.
Was it Garbo? Was it worth the money?
It didn't,
You both went?
It wasn't like
I added into the document.
Community, I guess, so to speak. Like, when I went to ASIN, it felt like you were kind of like...
In the anime community?
Yeah, there I just felt like I was there to buy stuff. Like, I didn't feel like there was no point in going there other than to buy shit.
That's why I don't go there no.
So, that's what it felt like. BrotherCon felt like there's more to do than that. ASIN felt like there's more to do than that.
Basically,
that one really felt like if you want to go buy shit, definitely go to C2E2.
Felt like the more the community, the more you invested.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. That's why I like, even though BlurCon was smaller than all them other shits, I liked it more because I just connect to it more.
Well, BlurCon is only smaller for right now.
It was still pretty big for first of
compared to C2E2 and
it was his first year. Yes, I guess it would be small for more than other cons. I don't have much to judge it against. I have ASIN and I have C2E2. C2E2 is pretty big, but I would think for somebody's first con, that seemed like a pretty good number of people.
Yeah. The promoting was pretty decent. I would say they got a couple thousand people there off the first time.
Okay. So yeah, and segue into this J. Cole album.
Here we go with this.
So what do you think? Are we going to rate it first, rate it last? Your thoughts first? Anything you want to talk about? I got a couple of talking points on this one.
Hey, I got a couple too, man. What's up?
I feel like you finna shit on it the whole time.
I'm not going. There are some nice parts.
I liked 4 songs. The 4 I liked were Photograph, Kevin Hart or whatever, right?
Kevin's Heart.
Kevin's Heart. ATM was good, and Motivate.
I only like Kevin's Heart. That's it. The other one, they weren't bad.
Yeah, I don't think any of them were bad. I have something to say about 1985.
But I didn't like any of them.
Yeah, I liked Motivate and Kevin's Heart. But I will have to say the amount of hype, maybe it's just my Facebook and the people I'm around, the amount of hype I got just from opening up Facebook on a random morning, I thought I was about to be a godsend. They was about to take me to heaven with this motherfucker.
Come on now.
And it was just like, all right, he's rapping.
I'll say J. Cole's getting better at making music that I want to hear from him.
What?
I think
it's getting worse.
Oh, to me, I've never really liked most of his stuff. Like I've always gone to him last. I feel like this one 2018 was probably my favorite one so far. Of all of his things, 2018 or whatever, 2014.
2014,
Forest Hills Drive, yeah, that was like my favorite
I think
one.
that was much better than
The one that came after that,
Trash.
I don't think it was trash. I just
Before Your Eyes?
I think it was just a story. Like that was it. It wasn't made for anything other than he was trying to get something out. And then this one, I'm like, I didn't get the theme behind it. I don't know if there was a theme.
Anti-drug, black.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah, I feel like the whole theme of this album is like, black people stop doing ignorant shit.
Stop that bullshit.
But I guess like, I was talking about this earlier. The issue I have with that, like, sure, it's art, so you put out whatever you want to. But I feel like the issue with it is like, sure, it's a lot of this like, positive black image message, but as a person that deals with these kids all the time, I can just say that like he doesn't provide any answers. And so if you go to a kid, like for example, let's say a kid's doing a math problem wrong, I'm like, hey man, you're doing that wrong, and I walk off. Like they aren't going to get the right answer. You know what I'm saying? So he basically like this whole time like, hey, stop doing drugs, stop doing this. You just doing it because you in pain. Blah 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 blah. Cool. All right. What's the solution? And the only thing where he even talked about some solutions, it was all putting the blame on like the man and media and stuff like that. And I'm like, me personally, I take a different stance on how to fix the black community, and it's not placing blame. And part of that is because like, yeah, I watch a lot of anime, so I'm kind of infused with Japanese culture. So I'm all about what can you do to make yourself better? Like, sure, the world's gonna be out to get you, and nobody's gonna ever really give a fuck about helping you. So what can you do to make yourself better? And he doesn't ever answer that. He just like, oh, drugs, y'all crazy. Yeah, bye.
I mean, not even just the message. I just didn't like the song. Like, I got, no matter what he was saying, I just didn't like the song.
Lupe.
It didn't sound good.
You reminded me of like why I stopped fucking with Lupe. It was like, the beat stop supporting the wokeness. So it was kind of just like, yeah, you just talking a lot. But I'm like, what you gotta realize, if you're trying to get this message across to people, the music has to be good. That's it, period. Like, no one's gonna listen. There's so many woke rappers. I'm sure there's a million woke rappers that might even rap better than the big three, right? Mm-hmm. But ain't nobody hearing them. Why? Because the music is trash. So, like, it's good that your shit has a message. I'm always supportive of that. But yeah, you gotta, like, understand the business of what you're in, I guess, so to speak. Like, it's either you're gonna be fine being a creator and accept that you're not gonna change, you're gonna just create what you want to create, and that's what makes you happy, and that's totally fine if that's what makes you happy. But at the same time, if your goal is to send a message, then the message isn't about you. It's about how to get that message to people effectively, which means you have to change how you do things.
I agree. And you know something I was seeing? He was talking about a lot of these like the trap mumble rappers, but I don't know. It could be me. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I've been to a concert. Somebody correct me if they seem different. But I was looking at a lot of videos of like some of those rappers' concerts, and then when I look in the front rows, it'd be like hella white people.
He came with them for that.
You get what I'm saying? And then my thing is this is like, how can you tell the black community or even these guys to stop doing what they're doing or stop idolizing it when we ain't even the ones that's low key supporting they money.
Oh, he mentioned it in the line. He said like the only reason why these white people's coming to shows is because you're acting like with stereotypical black people or whatever, or what they know of as stereotypical black people.
Yeah.
But
so if we stop it though, and I remember that same line. I'm like, if we stop doing that, what's stopping like some white rapper, or in this case with like Lil Xan and Lil Pump and what's the dude 6ix9ine? Yeah. What's just stopping some other race from just being like, oh y'all niggas don't want to Mumble Rap? Okay, we gonna do it, and it's equally as lit. Like, so at this point, now that it's introduced, now is the thing, stopping black people from Mumble Rapping just gonna make black people lose money.
Right.
Because other races will hop on it and it's still gonna work.
Yeah, I want to go off that, but I want to like let Gramps say whatever you got to say first.
Oh, my bad.
Because this is going to be a long... what I have to say about the 1985 track is like a thing. So.
So I didn't feel any hype for it when I heard about it. Because I guess it might be a mixture of me getting bored, I guess, with the whole genre of rap. I guess maybe I'm listening to it too much, perhaps. And there was also a bit of the disappointment that I got from, I had a lot of hype for before I listened to For Your Eyes. And when I listened to it, I was like, okay, this isn't the type of J. Cole that I'm used to listening to or whatever. So I was like, all right, I guess you're going a different route or whatever. I guess I'll move on to the next one. Just like, for example, when Childish Gambino came out with his latest album, that shit sounded like 100% old school tracks. I was like, okay, so I guess you're going on different routes. On to the next one. I haven't really been feeling as much hype as normal. So when I listened to it, I was just listening to it like, okay, so I guess it's just regular rap tracks. Doesn't stand out as anything special or whatever, so I'll just listen to it and that's that. So it's just like average rap music to me. It's not that trash ass mumble rap or whatever, but it's not something that's just like blew my mind or whatever.
Trash ass mumble rap.
Hey, we might
to
each his own, man.
Want to go around rating real quick before we go to before I got to say?
Okay.
I get like probably a decent. It might be lower, but I'll say decent. I won't disrespect.
You know what
I think of the big three. The big three is at the bottom. If we talk about this album, are we comparing them to like what's gonna come next or what's been happening? I don't know which one we're going to, because I think For Your Eyes came out around the same time as like more like Damn and.
What's better than that?
I'm saying Damn, more like than For Your Eyes are those. So really like this KOD, unless he's coming out with another album, I think they all came around the same time. But like this KOD is probably like the next projects we're gonna hear for the rest of them. And Drake just talked about Scorpion, I guess, is his next project. So
June.
I'm assuming it's gonna be like the bottom of my list.
June.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
Drake's album's gonna be better for sure.
I think Drake's will.
Pro tip, don't release your shit with Drake.
It's done.
Hey, don't release your shit when Drake releasing. Pro tip, don't do that shit. I wouldn't even release my shit in the same year.
They got you. It's a big three. I feel like they grouped these people together on purpose.
Nah, me. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to.
I won't be surprised if you get a Kendrick drop.
No, I mean, Drake just came last year. No way.
Wasn't For Your Eyes last year?
No,
wasn't More Like last year?
2 years.
I think it was 2 years ago.
You sure?
Yep.
I feel like. Yeah, because like when people talk about the best album of last year.
March 8, 2017.
That's
March 18th, 2017.
That's
More like
2017 is the last year.
Unmemorable ass nigga.
April 14, 2017. Damn.
Yeah, it was.
I'm telling you, these people released at the same time.
Where is decent shit? Is decent shit above decent?
No, nigga, is Let's.
No, this is somebody else.
Decent shit.
Because it said June 24, 1981. This is definitely not J. Cole's thing. This is a movie. Oh, there you go.
Well, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and rate it.
December 9th, 2016. So,
yeah.
2 years then.
Barely. It's really like you can consider it 2017. No. Come on, why are you playing?
I know it was in the year 2016.
But either way, if I compare that one or this one to the ones that came out then, It's still at the bottom.
Yeah.
Neither one of them
They're like
are
6
better
months
than
each
either
other.
of those two. I barely listen to More Life. I'm saying this better.
Oh, you're saying J. Cole's album now is better than More Life?
No, I'm saying that More Life and Damn are better than either of these two.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't even really listen to More Life, so that's all like 2 songs from More Life.
So wait, what did you rate it again?
I get decent, just flat decent, maybe decent minus.
I want
Decent shit
to
is below decent, by the way.
give it a decent as hell minus. The reason I'm gonna give it that is because although I didn't necessarily fuck with that many tracks, I didn't find any tracks repulsive. Right? So like if somebody were to play it, I wouldn't be like, damn bro, turn this shit off, you know?
Yeah.
So like
is it decent?
I say
It's a
decent as hell minus. Cause like it ain't decent as hell because he only had 2 songs that I fuck with.
Right.
But decent as hell minus because like there weren't songs where I'd be like, hey, bro, please skip next track. Like I wouldn't mind listening to it once a month. Like, and then to have a whole album where most of your shit is decent or listenable, that ain't bad. Even Ludacris can't do that.
Where'd that come from?
Because Ludacris the
That's not
GOAT,
say that
bro.
about you.
Luda raw as hell.
I give it a decent. It's like you said, the songs weren't bad. Like I don't get annoyed by listening to it. But if I'm gonna listen to a song, it's not the song I go to.
Right.
It's not the album I'm gonna go to listen to at all. So
Not a lot of replayability.
Yeah.
I mean, it was definitely better than For Your Eyes, I can tell you that, in my opinion, but still wasn't anything special. It was just like, hey, okay.
You know, you need to
Just
post
sing the
this. Post his response to what's they ass the niggas from Texas, the anime nerd niggas. What's their name?
Real World.
Yeah,
RDC.
RDC.
Oh, I just seen that. They
Yeah, I just watched that shit too.
niggas.
Them niggas love J. Cole,
Yeah,
bro.
they
Send
do.
it to their ass, bro. I want to see what they say.
About it.
That nigga's gonna be like, it's the best shit I ever heard.
What y'all niggas saying? Oh, you gonna pull up?
Please don't run up to Chicago and get dropped, bro. Y'all, Texas niggas ain't got hands.
Tell his ass, yo, check it out.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, we gonna show y'all some Chicago. Hey,
go
check it out real quick, bro. He's gonna disappear, and we gonna have a snowstorm in June. Fuck you talking about?
Okay, so what did you rate it? Did you give it up?
Just really decent.
Dang.
It's average,
It's all
man.
around, man.
It was average.
Why? But why was motherfuckers in the chat like I was tripping when I said he kind
I
of
said
corny?
nothing.
Who said that?
I didn't listen to
I
it.
mean, you made it seem like you were gonna give him like a shit or something.
I mean, he ain't like his music not decent. He is a corny ass nigga. Like I don't want to be uplifted.
the guy
I
said
want to
it
hear some
wasn't
trap
good.
shit.
I'm not trying to debate you. He's not here.
Okay, so like, yeah, so after listening to 1985, basically, like, I felt like a lot of people coming at this mumble rapper shit, and I felt like it doesn't even make any sense, because it's like 10 years ago, what was it? It was like niggas was talking about dealing drugs, and we was cool with that. Like, I felt like J. Cole, this conversation is bigger than that one track. I think it's just to address a lot of people that say that
Before
shit.
you keep going, what was he saying on 1985?
I mean, you're saying like, oh, you like stop rapping about drugs, like basically you just are kind of like a fad. I felt like that's what I interpreted from what he was saying. He could have been saying something else, but to me it sounded like he was saying this mumble rap shit is a fad. Y'all need to like figure out how to be better. You guys don't have skill or anything like that. To me, I felt like there's a bunch of rappers that wasn't talking about shit when they came out. And they're still considered legends, right? Like there's not that many woke rappers that you can name that are in your top 5. That's how I feel about it. So, I mean, like Jay-Z, would you guys consider him a woke rapper? I feel like this most recent album might be the woke.
I wouldn't even call it woke. I would call it just that nigga got money and he know how to make money.
Right.
It wasn't like he was saying too much like woke shit.
And I'm sure when he first came out, we go back to his older songs, he was probably talking about dealing drugs and fucking bitches. So I'm confused.
Like, he subliminally talked about how he actually came up. Like, he started off selling drugs until he was able to build himself his record label and shit like that and start to move up bit by bit.
Talking about every song he made was
No. I'm saying, like, you know, it was like little sprinkles of it here and there.
right.
So,
Yeah, he did that a lot.
so it's not like he never talked about it, how he came up or whatever. It's
He was hood
just
shit. I mean, he was just a hood nigga.
Right.
His first album's gonna be like that. I mean,
So-
now his album's more black empowerment. That's just because.
So I just find it funny that people think.
something probably. I think.
So I don't get. So
That nigga old as hell.
if we talk about that, right, that they talking about hood shit, how is that different from the mumble rappers talking about how much money they get or how they came up? I don't see how it's different. I just feel like we're talking about
I like the mumble rap
subject, right? I don't think you hate it, right? But I'm just saying, like, a lot of people are talking like that shit about it, and I think it's kind of weird. Plus, I feel like people speak of it in a way like there's no innovation going on in mumble rap, which I think is weird because I feel like it's probably the most because it's bringing producers to light, and it's showing you, like, basically at the end of the day, if we go back to the beginning of rap, MCs weren't shit. They didn't mean anything. All they were was like, hey, ho, put your hands in the air. Like, that was it. The whole point of coming to a party was for the DJ, aka the guy who creates music, aka what we call a producer now. So at the end of the day, mumble rap is just going back to that because at the end of the day, the only reason I'm listening to mumble rap, not really for the lyrics, for the beat. If the beat sucks, that ruins the core of what mumble rap is, right? So to me, I feel like if anything is going back, the argument could be made that it's going back to the root. I think it just was weird that of all people, I just felt like those three. Like, people like to not consider them part of the new school, but to me, I still consider them as that same class of new niggas. You guys just are the woke version of the mumble rap.
Let's change up a bit. So, in the another genre under rap music, for example, weed music, is that something that you would typically also only listen to for the beat, or is it something that you also listen to for the lyrics?
I think people don't understand that music has like multiple components, right? Here's just three. The way you use your voice can make you a hit. Like the way you sound on the beat. Like if you have a deep voice, Young Dolph is lit because his voice is awesome. Like I don't care, Young Dolph.
Who the fuck is that?
His voice.
You never heard that nigga?
You never heard Young Dolph? Yeah, this nigga's out there trapping. But either way, laugh like me.
You probably listen to the woke shit. You probably listen to nothing but black and
Young Dolph is lit because of his voice. Even Currency, his flow is what I appreciate with him, not necessarily his lyrics, right? There's like other people, there's the way you use your voice, there's how you flow.
Ray Shermer, nigga. High voice Ray Shermer, he's not good. His voice is just different.
21 Savage is good because I think his voice less than his lyrics.
Ooh, stop.
Like the way, well, I mean, like,
stop.
Whatever. I think the way he sounds on the beat is cool.
Shit.
I think he's cool more than his
You better start doing
It's
this.
literally nothing.
Stop it.
But either way, right? It's how you use your voice. You can be lit. You can be lit off of just how you use your voice. You can be lit off of your lyrics.
Yeah.
You can be lit off your beat. But there's all these different concepts, right? You can be lit about how you compose shit. DJ Khaled is just, I know how to put niggas together. And he's lit off that. He don't even say anything. He doesn't even really produce tracks like that. He just knows how to compose things together, right? So people weight it all on this one thing, but they don't realize that hip hop's a bunch of different things, and people like to attach themselves to like hip hop is this creative thing, but at the end of the day, it's a business. Period. Like, and in any business, you can have people who are just there for the art, and people who are there because they know how to make money with the art. And you can't. I feel like you can't fault anybody from doing either or, right? Because like some people, I feel like Jay-Z's not. He might be a creator, but at the end of the day, he knows how to create for art. Like, he doesn't just put shit out there because he feels like putting shit out there. It's very tactical and planned. Why? Because it's gonna make him money at that.
So I guess the biggest thing that people are complaining about over the change of times is how there was actually a lot more of a requirement for lyricism as compared to just art.
Can I say something about that? This is how I feel about it. No, I just think that the moral of the story, the issue that people are having with rap, period, is this big issue that black people have in general. Right? We can take it past rap, we can take it to a lot of things. As a community, we some hating ass niggas. Everybody just want to climb on the next nigga and get to the top. And let me give you an example. If you weren't going to call a rapper, what would you call them? Starts with A. And artist. Right? Okay, they're a fucking artist.
Well,
okay?
If you want to go even broader, entertainer.
Yeah, okay, entertainer, or we say they make art. And here's the thing.
Depends on what type of music they make, right? Because I feel like if you are very lyrical, that I would consider more art.
And that's why I say that's some hating ass shit. You want to know why? Because if we look at painting, if a motherfucker make a beautiful piece of paint, we were like, oh, you're an artist. If a nigga makes some weird abstract shit, we still don't like, oh, you're an artist. Right. But with rap, for some reason, there can't be no division. Right. All right, nigga, you want to be lyrical? That is your art. It is up to you to do. You are the artist. Make what you want. You want to make some jumbled up mumble shit that niggas just fuck with? Who gives a fuck? It is your art. It is what you do. In other genres, like we talk about rock, you got rock where they say every single word. You got metal, hard, heavy metal where you can't hear what the fuck they talking about exactly.
Where they just throw shit.
You got some rock where they just mainly playing music. But the moral of the story is, we the black people, we the hating ass niggas. Rock was like, oh, okay, this shit weird. This is that category. Y'all do y'all. We like, what? No, this ain't rap, nigga. Y'all ain't rappers, because y'all ain't lyrical. No, we just some hating ass niggas. We need to get over that and be like, all right, bro, you doing your thing, I'm doing mine.
Right? Well, why can't we just split shit up then?
It's a genre.
It is split up. I think it's a part of the rap evolution. Is before we never needed to, right? Yeah. Necessarily. But now it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen.
That's why people be saying that rap is dead or whatever. It's not dead. Niggas say the same shit that you like to listen to are the main radio rappers.
We never associated real genres with rap. Rap was just rap, right? Like now we start saying,
as soon as Ice Cube came around, as soon as Ice Cube and them niggas came out, that's when niggas was like, oh, there's different shit to rap because everybody's rapping the same. They're like, oh, these niggas gangster rapping. They just talking about some wild shit.
Besides gangster rap.
Okay, then after a while, now we get these pop star type rappers like Ludacris, Drake, shit. Like these niggas ain't rapping about drug dealing. They ain't even rapping about the shit them other niggas rap about. They ain't even lyrical. Them niggas just keep on bringing famous niggas. Oh, you famous? Come on, nigga.
To me,
but everybody still always put it under this category of rap. Nobody ever put it like
outside. I think the people in the fan base might have made that classification.
Hip hop is the big circle, and the rappers are smaller circle.
And then there wasn't no separation.
Like, he can sing on his own, but that's still hip hop. But he's not actually rapping.
No, and R&B is considered hip hop too, depending on like how soulful or not soulful.
Like shit like that.
But I mean, I think at this point, it just needs that like rap is pop now. Like rap is the mainstream. I mean, because of that, I think it's just gonna end up splitting into like really defined genres of like, okay, this is that, this is this, this is that, and this is that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to put somebody like Currency under the same category as 21 Savage because they're completely different music to each other.
What would you put 21 Savage under?
Damn, nigga, he's like, you're not about to call Mumble Rap. Nigga, he's not weed music. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're definitely
somebody like weed music. Something that's more
because niggas
annoys me though. They try and see people like 21 or Mumble Rap.
He's not a Mumble Rapper.
I'm
not rumbling or whatever, but I'm saying like
that's trap.
These are clearly different styles of music that you're listening to. So they should obviously be under different subcategories.
There's two big ones. There's trap and there's mumble rap. Because I don't consider Migos mumble rap. I consider them trap. I don't think that trap is like a subgenre of mumble rap. I think those are separate things.
They do everything.
I mean, I don't know.
The thing is,
trap shit.
No, the thing is, it can sound like mumbling if you don't understand what they're saying. Because if you take somebody like people that I used to listen to hard, like Twista and Bone Thugs or whatever, that shit could sound a lot like mumbling. But they were actually saying shit. Just most people just couldn't understand what they were saying.
That's not mumbling. Are we talking about the?
No, I'm saying we know that it's not mumbling. But if you can't understand it, then of course it'll sound like it's mumbling.
I don't know shit. Yeah,
I can give you. See, here's the thing. There are some of these people that we're trying to fit in one category, but they fit in multiple. I'm gonna give you a mumble rapper that don't fit in no other category. Young Thug. That is the epitome of mumble rap.
Yeah,
that is like, like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That is 100% a mumble rapper. Other people, they can do other shit. You know, they ain't always got a mumble rap.
That's true.
Like, has 21 Savage mumble some shit? Yes. Would I consider that one track mumble? Yes.
What are you talking about? What track is that?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I heard a lot of 21.
That track never happened.
At least you putting some respect on your name now. That's all I'm worried about.
Well, like Designer, I think he's one of the 100% mumble rappers too.
I saw some on my chick in 21.
21.
Where's Future live?
Well, he's not a mumble rapper.
Pop rapper. He a pop star.
He's a mumble.
But would you call it pop rap?
Because the way Future uses his voice is what makes him a hit to me.
I think if you're a pop rapper, like shit like that, you got good because of some weird tweak that make random people fuck with you. Then you make pop shit. I think he's a fucking pop rapper. Pop mumble mix.
What about Gucci?
Goo up that nigga. He every category. He can do anything. R&B, sing anything. Put some respect on my niggas from Atlanta.
You said the nigga can do anything.
Anything. No,
where
stop.
you at?
That nigga from like Detroit.
Oh shit! I forgot to leave Big Sean out the combo. Big 3.
Yeah, don't put his name in your mouth, bro, because you ain't respecting him.
Big Sean like Blackbeard. He there. You really put respect on his name though?
No, I'm not gonna even call him Blackbeard. That nigga definitely like Ace. Like, damn, he was lit, but niggas don't talk about him like that no more. Like, you don't never see no niggas like, hey, what if Ace was still alive? How would that go? Jiraiya dead, but niggas are still like, but what if Jiraiya was here though? Don't nobody talk about Ace like that.
Is it you that fuck with Big Sean or is it you that fuck with
Big Sean? Because he that real nigga, you know what I'm saying? He like Tupac, except he's still alive.
That's why it's perfect to put him as Blackbeard, because Blackbeard, I mean, eventually he's gonna be the protagonist, you know. But is he really the level of the other three?
No.
Wow. Big Sean got bars. He went up against Kendrick at the wrong time, bro. No. Yo, PR was bogus for that. That's when you just got beat a nigga up in the streets. But I feel like that little nigga can fight. Kendrick look like a scrappy little nigga.
Yeah, I was him. I wouldn't fight Kendrick. He's on a small as hell too.
So then, like, basically, continuing off this like rap category thing, when we talk about like those big four,
that ain't shit.
Are they a big four because they can play in any of those categories, or are they big four for some other reason?
Them niggas can't play in any category. They the big four because right now we still hold lyricism as the epitome of like what it is to be a rapper.
Yeah.
So like, it just be like with rock. At some point, you still have to hold the ability to play to be the epitome.
Yeah.
So they like, not only can they make some shit that go hard, they also got raw ass lyrics.
I mean, so, categories that big.
Because Kanye,
four you said too, I guess.
What you mean?
I mean, I think Kendrick and Drake are above both Big Sean and J. Cole.
I can agree with that.
But Big Sean's at the bottom though.
Yeah. Below Big. Oh, Big Sean. Oh, I thought you were saying J. Cole's at the bottom. I was like,
Big Sean.
That's an argument.
Big Sean is the Tsunade of like you know, like Big Three. He the Tsunade. He up there. He can bang with them niggas, but he ain't got the respect.
But who's J. Cole?
No, I'm not saying like, I'm just saying of that.
Oh, okay.
You know, like just representatively, he up there with them niggas. He just, for some reason, can't bang with them. Like, Tsunade can't bang with
all the
right?
parties and stuff. Yeah. Oh. They're like, yeah, we got the Kendrick table, Drake table, J. Cole table. Oh, Big Sean, come on. Hey, put that table together, bro.
Bro, you know it'd be funny every time Big Sean walk into the room, everybody just like, sit down. Be humble. I was like, man, fuck y'all, I'm leaving.
Yeah, Big Sean will pull up. Let me stop. You from Detroit. We don't know what that nigga is.
Yeah, Detroit niggas don't got no laws, bro.
T-Grizzly, bro. T-Grizzly.
I fuck with that nigga, though.
First day out.
T Grizzly and what's his name, Kevin Gates need to go ahead and make a little out of jail mix.
I'm telling you,
that'd be the littest.
That Moneybag Yo T Grizzly joint is lit.
Oh yeah, I ain't seen it.
There's some power combos going on.
Yeah, would you put them on there?
Them niggas?
Yeah.
I would put no. I mean, I guess trap has evolved from like gangster rap. I still like to think it's gangster rap.
I mean, yeah, but there's still gangster rap or whatever, and then there's trap shit that doesn't really sound like, you know.
Kevin Gates and them
niggas rapping, bro.
Them niggas like gangster rap / just normal rappers because like they don't be having no hard ass beat behind them and none of their songs. They definitely like, all right, beat here, I'm here. I want you to hear what I'm saying, nigga. Like they make raw shit. And now if they was like, oh, I'm saying the same shit, but my beat is here. Like we care more about the beat. Now you just went from gangster rap to trap rap.
I honestly feel like those are the types of niggas that the words come from. Like the language, the lingo, it comes from them, from those groups. Because I mean, I've heard niggas say big facts so much after that joint drop. I like more than I thought I would hear people say that.
Who said Big Facts in a song?
Big Facts is Moneybag Yo's like new song. And it's that.
I mean, he got it from
Twitter.
I think he got that from Twitter.
He got it from Twitter.
Oh, he did?
I think it's
Ain't no feelings. But I feel like those niggas that make that type of music is where the language comes from. I don't feel like we get that from mumble rappers.
Like, what was that thing? There was some shit Drake said that everybody just
YOLO.
YOLO. There's tons of shit that Drake say that.
No, Drake's a different level.
He's a pop rapper. If you want to get to the top, you gotta be a pop rapper.
No, that payola, bro. I'm telling you, dude. They need to stop. Drake songs don't stop playing on the radio
ever,
but he gotta be paying them for that shit.
I don't know.
That's something.
Him and Nicki signed to the same label.
You said Lil Dicky.
Nicki.
Oh, hold on, Lil Dicky.
I guarantee you can't go an hour without hearing one Drake song on any radio station.
Yes,
he's paying for that. He's paying for that. They're not that good. Like they're good. They're good, but I feel like part of his technique is that it sinks in with brilliant old.
I'm pretty sure they pay him.
You just know it, huh?
I'm pretty sure they pay him for that. He don't pay them to be on there.
He got like
they pay radio stations to play the songs.
No, radios get money from ads and viewership. Yeah. And how do you get viewership? By playing good songs. Therefore, you have to pay that nigga to play his shit.
I thought they still paid him to put certain songs on.
They I don't think Drake is paying them, no.
Oh. Yeah, they pay Drake. I'm pretty sure they get their money from ads.
Need to stop, bro. Because I think every hour.
I think there are some artists that probably like pay like if like you're not a big artist and you want someone to play your song, sure, I'm sure like in a mix maybe, but the songs they play just throughout the day, that the DJ isn't actively choosing, those songs are kind of like they.
So who picks that God Plan should be played everywhere, right? Like if Drake has an album, right? There's certain singles that come out, right? But like let's say that album comes out, there's always only one song that's played everywhere. I've never seen any other song played on the thing.
Because you have to pay for those songs, so they'll be like, all right, Drake will be like, hey, these are the songs.
But why does your radio station in Chicago play for the same song that somebody's radio station in Atlanta pays for? That's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm the DJ, I'm making a decision. Wouldn't there be?
You're not making a decision.
No, like for example, look at the Breakfast Club. The only songs that DJ Envy really picks is his people's mix or whatever.
Yeah.
Other than that, they have like the program coordinator or something. They have a formula for all those songs.
So someone's making a decision on that song should be played everywhere.
It's like, yeah,
so I'm wondering who's making that decision.
So it's probably somebody in Drake's place that was like, hey, this is our biggest hit. It's #1 on the charts. This is the song that we want out there. And then we don't want to just put the whole album out there because then there's no reason to digitally pay for the album. You know what I mean? So they're not going to release every song. But they will release the biggest hit. Like, Drake is definitely getting paid for that being on the radio. It's not the other way around.
And if a song is the biggest hit, I mean, why wouldn't they play it?
Yeah, you give viewership. Niggas listen for that song.
I don't know if people still listening for it.
I listen to the radio every day.
I've been down so long to wake up to me.
People obviously like it.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I felt like after you play it for a certain amount of time, as you really
you underestimate the power.
I guess so, yeah. I guess. I'll take that.
Well, how long do you think it'll be before they start playing some of J. Cole's songs on the radio? F1 or 2. F1 or 2.
Nah, Kevin's already making it to the radio.
You know how long it took? Like, I think, Force Hill Drive is probably the first J. Cole album I think made it to the radio. Nothing before I only came to the radio, really.
For a while.
One song, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's always at least
that
one
shit
song.
got stopped playing quick.
The only
The only song I still hear on the radio, J. Cole's that one with Miguel all the way back in the day.
No, on the radio for a long.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That was on too. That was on too. But I still hear fucking the one with Miguel every other once in a while.
Miguel, that's why.
Yeah. And then, like, maybe some of this shit not just palpable. The same thing you got.
It's not radio.
No, I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if one of his tracks does end up on a radio, then maybe what he's saying is right, and that he's probably paying somebody for that shit to be put on.
No.
If they play it once on the radio, that's not a big deal. But if they like play it every hour or something, like that means people actually like the song most times. Like he said, there's a lot of white people that listen to it.
They get their money.
You gotta get it's a pop song. You got a pop, lyrically like only lyrical song is not really gonna be on the radio. Cause like it's not pleasing to the ear.
Do not pay performers or sound recording copyright owners. They only pay songwriters. So every time Baby One More Time plays on the radio, Max Martin and his publisher receive performance royalties from the ASCAP.
Boom. So if you wrote your own song,
hey, I need to start songwriting. Get these royalties. Get my credits on one of them Drake songs. Give me a couple $.
That nigga, what's his name? Y'all remember that one ugly ass nigga from Love and Hip Hop or something? What was that nigga? The nigga
Stevie J?
Yeah. That nigga still make money because he wrote a lot of songs and produced a lot of songs in the 90s. That nigga still put on the radio.
Hey, whoever made that big punch don't want to be a player, bro. Get that right, bro. Come on. Yeah,
So that's it?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff in Texas, but none of it is worth talking about.
Oh, this dude J. Cole, 21.
Alright, we're going to move into Manga highlights. So we have a discussion topic we care about. That's what this is.
That was a
pretty
discussion topic right there.
Hell yeah, that was.
So one of these Manga highlights, man.
Wow.
All right, what are we starting with?
I'm cool with Boku no Hero.
All right, we're doing 2 chapters, right?
Yeah.
They fucking hate Boku no Hero.
Yeah,
Huh?
I hate Boku no Hero.
Damn, I'm gonna fuck with
shit.
the channel fight, bro.
You hate Gentle, huh?
Gentle like Big Sean right now.
Stop.
I want him to win so bad, but
Get off my nigga.
just keep getting dropped.
I mean, the thing is with this, they definitely
like J. Cole.
So the thing with this fight with Gentle is it all started off as like, you know, jokey or whatever. Yeah. Everybody was like, yeah, nobody give a fuck about Buddy. Just get this shit over with. But then they started hitting you with a lot of feels or whatever. And it's like, and it's like, damn, they trying to give this nigga a lot more characterization than what everybody thought we were gonna get. In which I guess we're probably gonna expect to see him more at some point in another arc or whatever, when he's gonna come in. He's probably gonna try to turn his life around to some shit, who knows, or he's gonna break out of jail and be like, yeah, fuck this, I'm ready for that.
Trash.
I mean, deadass, he's my second favorite villain. Main villains? You talking about main villains in Boku no Hero? Like, up against Deku? Crazy. Second favorite. Behind overhaul?
He's a main villain?
I'm talking about against Deku.
That's crazy.
Like, I don't like Hands Guy. There's only like 4, but there's only 3. Hands Guy.
I put that bum ass nigga stain over.
Tough.
I don't like Gentle's power.
Alright, yo, he's third. He's third.
I don't like his power relative to all of the other villains, but I think I can't really respect him as a character because
I like his power way more than Hands Buddy. I feel like there's potential for him to go.
No, I like his power. I just don't like his story. I don't.
Definitely better than Stains. I like his power way better.
So I can respect how he basically ended up doing what he doing by first starting off trying to become the best hero, and then completely giving up, and then realizing that nobody gave a fuck about him. So
I think we need more information about the fucking DeVry hero colleges. That's what I'm interested to know. Like, what it looked like. I need that. You know, you got the legal heroes, but I need a like Boku no Hero dropout, a side thing. Yeah, like what happens when you're like power's decent, but you just went to a shitty school that didn't teach you how to develop that shit for whatever reason.
You become a black person.
Cause I'm just thinking about like Gentle's power up should have been good enough to get him into UA.
No, but it's also about
He's losing against Deku.
No, he's losing against Deku, but I'm just saying, like, think of the trials that they had to go through. How would his power not have been able to pass any of those? That's the way I see it. It's like, they had all these little tests to get you in there, and the test I saw, oh, you gotta go against some robots? Reflect.
No, you had to get to that point to go against the robots. Everyone in the school didn't get to go. They had to accept you first, because they made a big deal about it.
Right, so that's the thing. He got shitted on from acceptance, but I feel like, come on, like, look at the people in Class A, bro. There's a bunch of people I would draft out and put Gentle.
The argument you making, though, is like you're assuming that these niggas not top of the top. You gotta make the assumption that even though they goofy from our perspective, they still top of the top. Like, that's like seeing the nigga
top of who top?
Of all this is #1 school in Japan.
That world is trash.
Oh, their class.
That world is
bro. So like that's like seeing the nigga that's 6'8" walk down the street like, damn, this nigga needs to be in the league. He got all the tools to be in the league. He's 6'8", but he ain't got no coordination. Like this nigga basically is shown he getting bodied by a kid. Like, damn, bro, you got all the power in the world.
It's a main character syndrome type shit, bro. Like, how do we feel like? I mean, like you already brought the Bible argument up, which I agree with. You brought the Tokidori argument up, but these are like the top 3 in that class. These people are basically already better than a few pro heroes.
Drop him too. I mean, okay,
they're better than a few pro heroes already. Like, come on, lock drop, bro. You forget that nigga. He's a pro. He got his license.
Somehow.
Okay. Which means he's better than Gentle. I think you hyping up Gentle power just because, like I said, remember that was the first argument I made maybe 3-4 episodes ago. I was like, this nigga power dope. Why isn't he a hero? Yeah, but they come back and explain it. This nigga fucking garbage, bro. Like, so like, where you looking at it like, oh, Deku ain't really even sweating, bro. He bopping this nigga. Like, he might legitimately, no flame, no joke, get beat by grape juice. Like, on some like, you're that bad, nigga. He a boom gang nigga. This nigga make his money by robbing convenience stores. He a fucking bum. Like, that's it. That is why he in the situation he in, because this nigga got 0 talent. He was born with a decent
I
talent.
I feel like this is that opportunity argument in real life. Like, if he just went to UA, he'd be a better person.
He couldn't get in. And then this parallels the Japanese society. That nigga had awful one. Like, that nigga blew some shit up.
No, but I mean the acceptance letter shit.
Because he had really good grades.
Was it?
Yeah, he had really good grades.
I don't even, was that?
Did he make, oh my hope that nigga.
Yeah, I thought he got voted in or whatever.
Yeah,
he still had to do the thing. Like, he still had to take the test.
Yeah, and he took an L and niggas voted him in.
No. Because remember they said, he was like, hey, All Might, did you get me in? He was like, no, nigga, they're savior points. We don't tell y'all about them points, but you saved all these niggas by knocking out the 0.1. That's how you got in.
No, even before then, like I said, because everyone doesn't get the chance to go against the robot.
That's what I'm saying.
So I think it was All Might that got him in.
Just to go to the acceptance.
Remember when All Might, like, when he first found All Might saved him or something?
Yeah.
And, like,
exactly, you started training him up on that power till that exam. That's why I'm kind of like, I mean, so he kind of privileged his way in.
That's not privilege. No, that nigga.
What do you got in without that?
He proved it's not privilege because I see if he just picked a random nigga like you. All right, you coming. That nigga proved it by having no power and running up on a goo nigga just like, oh, that's my friend running up. Like, he was like, oh, this nigga got heart. He didn't finesse his way in. That nigga did a pretty exam.
He just happened to kill somebody in the process.
Who, Gentle?
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He said, oh shit, like that guy was falling out the building, maybe I can use my power to help this person.
Yeah,
he jumped up.
Because he fucking doo-doo. That nigga Deku smart. Deku would
we forget Spider-Man for breaking Gwen Stacy. I
ain't forget that nigga, bro. I ain't forget that nigga. That nigga need to go to jail. He murdered somebody. I feel like if you're gonna be a vigilante and you fuck up and get somebody killed, you should probably do the crime, bro. Do the time. Yeah.
But what they gonna die anyways?
This is still like, you don't know that though. Like, that's
if
speculation.
they were fall for a building that was like 99.9% you gonna die.
Speculation. You intervene. That's why niggas got jobs to do that. If you gonna do your shit illegally, bro, hey. Because if I'm about to try and kill myself and you save me and I break my neck, now I'm paralyzed, I'm hot. Like, damn, bro, I was trying to end that shit, son. Now I'm paralyzed. I fucking hate you. I'm suing you. Incredible. Same shit happened. Remember when you say that nigga was trying to commit suicide?
Hey, bro, alright. Anything else? I'm fucking with Gentle though, I'll give it that. There was a whole lot of like cool shit there. I don't know if this quirk boosting thing is just gonna be more of a thing with her. Like if we're gonna see more of these girls with, people with these quirk boosting powers.
Like support powers, like their main thing is support.
Yeah. Her shit is pretty broken.
I want to go. It's like, ooh, it's so.
I'm just saying, in a real nigga's hands though.
But you gotta learn that real nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that's so like specific.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it helps her not be able to like just break the game with that power grabbing area.
Yeah.
She felt goofy niggas only, so.
That could be the nigga she fall in love with.
That's a caveat to her quirk. Not just that it's the person she gotta love, it's that she only falls in love with goofy niggas. So ain't never really never gonna get that shit.
Bro, here's my thing, like,
cause that coupled with the All Might, that's a wrap.
I feel like this nigga is so stupid. Like, I get it. I fucked up, but once this girl fall in love with me and like, yeah, I got this quirk boost and shit, I'm like, I'm gonna make my own hero organization. Just run the paperwork. Sure, I may start out a bum, but niggas don't know. I got my eerie backpack, fuck you mean. Like, I'm gonna turn up on somebody and get famous.
If this nigga had an eerie backpack and he had love lovers,
it's
power boosted.
He a god.
Like,
right.
Like change time, right? She like, that's what she does.
Eerie's?
Yeah.
She rewinds time.
She rewinds time. So I mean,
so what if he activated his love lover
mode? It
mode?
wasn't a quirk boost. It was just like that would go 100% because he was getting healing constantly.
What if he activated his love lover mode and right when that shit run out, eerie backpack. Woo! I'm back to love lover mode.
But his love lover was still trash.
Yeah, it was still trash, but it looked hard.
It did look hard.
It looked hard.
No, I said, it looked. That's it. That's about it.
I mean, that's 90% of the hero world with All Might.
I don't know, bro. I just think these. After seeing this and like hearing stuff, I'm just like, damn, like, I don't know, bro. The hero class is trash.
Well, they also set that up in the world.
There's too many of them motherfuckers out there, huh?
They set that up in the world though. Like, that is why Lock Drop is trash, is because like that nigga All Might is so fucking good that niggas ain't have to worry about being a hero for real. Most niggas just take pictures and be a celebrity.
I mean, also there's not many villains too, like.
Cause All Might.
They try, and the ones that are
they're clearly not looking for him because there's a whole mountain just chilling, and the motherfucker nobody found him until they wanted to find him. What Gran Torino found.
A mountain of villains?
That nigga was
the nigga was like as large as a mountain.
Yeah.
That nigga was hiding because All Might was around. And as soon as All Might dipped, now the real villain was like, oh, that nigga All Might gone? Oh, we in here. So now all these niggas that was chilling because All Might was handling business, they like, oh shit.
I don't know. To me, it's still off. The world's just too off for me to think that. I mean, I get it. All Might's super strong. He's murking everybody, but.
I mean, the world makes sense though.
Petty villains.
I don't think there's anything about it that don't make sense.
I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I just think that the balance is way off. Like just real way. I don't feel like it's a smooth progression in terms of like hero power levels. I feel like it's a exponential curve downward. Like I feel like there's the top who are like here, and then there's like other heroes that just slowly go really, really like shitty in terms of power level.
Look at it like his NBA example. There's LeBron's, there's the
right
and shit like that.
There's a huge.
But Lockrock is definitely not an all-star to me.
The fact that he's a hero, he's better than the average.
That's what I'm saying. That's like a very sad statement for like the world of quirks.
He's like a bench player that never sees a minute.
But I'm like, how he gets to the NBA?
There's niggas out there that do.
I still think that needs to get to the
It's
to get to the NBA. There's still like a lot of niggas that you gotta filter out.
I'm gonna tell you right
You
now.
know what I mean? Like I'm just saying, like niggas that you like. Maybe I'm just putting too much respect on UA name, and I'm not realizing that UA is like the top high school out there. So that's why most of them are already hero ready. Maybe that's where it's coming from. But I just think like, damn. I mean, I was hoping that I don't feel balance in this world. That's what I kind of what I wanted to
say, like how? I mean,
but it's really not balanced.
You expected, you expected everyone to be like on a minimum hero level or something.
No, something like that. But I felt like at least in the other shonen like that I read or whatever, there's more of like when you talk about the next level, it's still a like you gotta get here.
They also
you know what I mean? Not that you're already here. Like Naruto was still kind of like, okay, these niggas at a Joni level, like. You'll still get dropped by Joni. I get it now. So you got the Nine-Tailed Fox or whatever. But at the end of the day, like that line is still kind of drawn in the sand. I felt like.
Yeah, the Joni they were adult Gennies in Naruto.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was trash.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
No. I feel like Deku, Bakugo, or whatever. Like they don't need to be in school anymore. Like I don't see the point of them.
I mean, like we talking about.
I feel like all the stuff they're learning now is soft skills. Like
yeah,
I'm learning how to skill.
That's what they're learning about.
But I expect that to be an example of not just the top heroes, but like heroes in general. Like they don't have to be expert at it, but like I expect it to get more from Lockrock about maybe like this is what it means to be a hero at this level.
But I feel like you weren't paying attention to what they started out the show with, though. They literally started out the show with like, hey, most niggas are born with garbage abilities. Yeah. But every now and again, a nigga come out with some raw shit.
Then I forgot about that.
Because that was the thing with Bakugo. Bakugo, like, nigga, I'm born better than y'all. Because I'm born with some raw-ass powers.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So most niggas are just fucking garbage. And then it's these cold-ass niggas that come out.
Now changing my perspective on the show. I forgot about that little tidbit. All right, got it.
Oh, so you were just like equating all like crooks as equal to each other?
No, I just felt like there was a lot more good crooks out there than bad. But what he's saying is there's more bad than good.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Basically, because in like the first part, they kind of talk about how like there's very few niggas that could just be born with a raw ass power.
No, but
I just forgot.
No, but the thing that sucks is. You can have a lot of bad ones that you can make good.
Right,
but only few niggas do that, like Miriam.
Yeah. Right.
So like, if you ain't got that work ethic like him,
and that part I understand. That part I understand why it's most shitty.
I don't think it's bad.
That nigga go blind, can't see shit. That shit hard.
No, I'm saying like there are some crooks like where I can't see. You can train, but you can't do much with it.
And you know the majority of quirks, they even say the majority of quirks are like just transformations, like porn. Yeah, so like the majority of people just got some weird thing, like that nigga that can stretch his eyeballs. Yeah. So there's very few people out there with long ass powers.
Just fucked up.
And I think Gentle was one of them niggas, just like there's very few niggas that are NBA height. I think Gentle one of them niggas that everybody see like, damn bro, what's your big ass doing not hooping?
You a waste of height. You a waste of height.
That's what it looked like maybe from his backstory. Like his family's kind of disappointed. They probably put some hopes in him. Like, bro, you definitely could have made it.
I really don't think his power was all that.
No, but compared to like Deku and those guys, and compared to like all the other quirks,
put that quirk in a real
thing about Grape Juice quirk.
Yeah,
you can't tell me his quirk not better.
We know that Grape Juice should not be in this fucking school. Come on,
stop it. He got support points. But the moral story is, Gentle quirk is low key better than half of Class 1A quirks.
Exactly.
So like off that is like, damn nigga, you was born with something most niggas ain't born with. Basically, you was born a tall ass nigga.
Sugar Bunny gets stomped out. Grape Juice he might be able to finesse it. Momo might be able to finesse it. Froppy definitely could beat him.
They can beat him, but I'm saying his
Rocket get stomped out.
Yeah. I don't know if any physical niggas gonna beat him. Because Deku was like, damn, I gotta catch this nigga off the like.
I think Robbie could beat him. I think she's smart enough.
Deku had to like
I can see her smart in it.
I don't think any nigga with a physical quirk is.
No, we have to think about how he most likely was when he was their age, though. He seemed like he was most likely some clumsy ass nigga or whatever.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a damn shame we gotta compare a grown ass man to children.
Yeah, that's the fucked up thing though, because it doesn't seem like a fair comparison.
We did that shit in Naruto, I'm sure.
Quirks really, so what is shown to me, quirks really don't progress that much. Like what you born with, effectively, unless you learn how to use it a different way, is what you got.
Hiroshima. I think that's
right. And I'm pretty sure that Gentle wasn't as good as his shit when he was in high school as he is right now.
Harder. His power didn't change. He just got harder.
No, but I mean, I don't think by default he would ever been able to accomplish that. You know what I mean? Like regularly, like that next form of like.
I mean, I don't think the power ever changes.
Yeah, because it's not.
Because
it's like muscle. Yeah, his shell is like muscles, like building muscle. They're strong when you get
I don't think he'll ever develop something like, oh, I can make spice or something like. I don't think.
But I'm just thinking about where he came from. Like before, he was just like he trained that shit just to even be able to get to a part where he could harden it how he could by default. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking if he went on with a regular life as a businessman, the most he could have done was been like, yeah, I'm a little ashy right now.
Yeah.
And
if you watch or read Vigilante, you see just how many bum ass quirks out there in the world. Niggas be walking around with like, hey nigga, I can make peanut butter float. I'm like, bro, why are y'all coming at Deku like he a hoe when half the niggas around really do dumbass shit? Like, yeah, nigga, on Wednesdays, I don't have to blink. They have a goofy ass hours like that.
So essentially, you can still have somebody become one of the people in the school as long as your hands are A1.
I think the world itself is racist. Like they kind of point that out that like you're subclass if you don't have a quirk. So like there are niggas in the series, both Vigilante and this one, that didn't have quirks that made some of themselves.
So
like Uncle Dustin box with a eraser head.
What I'm saying is like a Muriel ass nigga. You can have somebody that's Muriel level that still gets into the school though.
In theory,
because their hands are that A1.
In theory, yes, you should.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You can have somebody with no powers who has major hands like Muriel and still get into the school like
I don't know,
like their level.
Like I said, in theory, yes, but it's like being a black person trying to get into Harvard. Can you get there? Yes, but the odds are stacked against you. Right, so like I think they got this classist, racist system that a nigga should be able to Batman his way to the top, but they on dirt with you. So if you do it, yeah, you can get there. Because Knuckle Duster is an example of a nigga that didn't get no All Might love. He was like, bro, fuck this school shit. I'm just throwing these things in the street, you know? But Deku got lucky and some niggas like, hey, bro, I fuck with you. That's the difference.
All right.
Oh, can I throw one more thing about this? If we cool, if not, we can skip.
Go ahead.
We were talking about, was it me and you? We were talking about these theories, and I saw this theory online that All Might actually has a quirk, and it kind of makes sense. And basically what they were saying is All Might's quirk is the ability to basically inflate his muscles. He don't really get no stronger, but he can do it. So like you can see how his quirk will be useless unless some nigga found him and was like, this will be perfect for One For All, because now he don't have to work to get strong. He's just like, boom, I play my muscles, I can handle this now.
Yeah.
And then there's like a lot of things that point that out, because remember, he was like, damn, when I got All For One, that shit just worked for me, nigga. I don't know why you struggling like this. Because he got the ability to just inflate his muscles. We never see Deku get any stronger.
Why does a poison fuck with him?
Huh? That nigga missing his guts. That's like real life damage. This nigga dying. Like he got his guts blown out. Yeah,
no, it's like it was like tweaking with his power though.
Yeah, but if this is the case, then he should be able to still bulk up anytime he wants.
He can. He literally, remember when there was a point.
Blood and shit when he does it though.
Yeah, there was a point where he was like, "Hey, bro, all my embers are gone. I'm not All Might no more." But then he can still go muscle form. But it don't do nothing. He just like, look, I'm swole, and it disappeared for like a second. Yeah. So I think that nigga got a quirk, and it's just to be able to bulk up, even though he don't get no stronger. But that shit only made sense. It made him like the perfect All Might nigga because he instantly got the power.
All For One, doesn't it like take the powers of the user and then pass it along with the new power?
Not the new power. You only get the One For All power. You don't get the old quirk. But it make your quirk swoller. If you do got a quirk. Because think about it, when Deku go full...
should have got that shit then.
For sure.
He would have fucking body.
Because when Deku go full power, he don't get no swoller. Right. So like, why is that? Because I think that nigga All Might got a quirk. And it's to just make his muscles big.
That's a good point. That's a good point. That's actually very interesting, I think.
But yeah, that's all.
Okay. On to... OnePunch Man dropped, Promised Neverland, got Black Clover, One Piece. Anyone got a preference?
Shit, all I watched was Promised Neverland, so you know.
Alright, let's have Promised Neverland then. So this is gonna be a quick one too.
Unless you got a theory or some shit.
I ain't got shit for that.
Yeah, I mean, my only highlights there is that, I mean, I pretty much called Lewis is gonna be on some y'all let y'all niggas do it anyways or some other fuck nigga shit like I read through your plans. I'm interested in the respect they putting on Bayon's name. I wonder if any kids are gonna die from this attack.
Respect, they supposedly trapped his ass.
Yeah, they finessed his ass.
I was pretty. I was talking about like, so there's 2 chapters. The first chapter we met in, I thought they put like, he didn't seem like a dumbass demon to me. He at least thought about shit. He has some stress, and I don't think it's over just because they got him in a room. I think he just thought the kids were stupider than he like thought at first, maybe.
He can stay believing that.
But I just see this as a strat maker, so I just feel like this is like playing chess. So it was like, oh, okay, the first strat was like, oh, we ran away. And then he was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna follow these niggas. So that was like, oh, I moved my piece a little bit closer. Now they got him in the room, so it looked like they finna win, but for all you know, that nigga's still like,
but real life,
got some in his pocket. So,
you
think he got some shit in the pocket? He about to wreck a couple people.
I mean, he's a fucking demon. Like, I'm surprised Lucas even hit that nigga. To be honest. Like, they can't give him damage. Like, they can't. They have to shoot him. Like, there's no way any of these kids could go hand-to-hand combat with any of these demons.
Yeah.
So they got him in an enclosed space where he can pretty much grab any kid he wants.
Yeah, he can grab people, but he can't fucking sling his...
He doesn't need to. What does he need to?
If you take a big nigga and put him in a tight space, he can't really body motherfuckers like he usually would.
Lucas found a way to punch him.
So basically,
not that much bigger.
So basically, what I'm saying is, he's not as big as a fucking demon. He shouldn't be.
He's not that much bigger. From what I saw when he punched him, he looked like, okay, that's like a couple feet higher maybe than Lucas was.
Nigga, damn,
yeah, that's a major difference. Not even.
It didn't look like that much difference to me.
You said a couple feet higher.
I guess, yeah.
That's big.
That's big as fuck.
I think a ruler, that's a ruler. That's a ruler.
2 feet is 24. No, that's like
a 7'5" nigga is like big.
Oh, we can just pull up a picture.
Otherworldly big. And that's a nigga that's a fuck.
That's right. It's humans. I'm pretty sure demons are like in the 7 range, right? But like, I still don't think that's so much bigger where this nigga is like stuck in a wall compared to Lucas, who was literally able to just like hit him. I don't see how.
You think some 12-year-olds can fight?
And their hands are fucking like tiny as hell.
Like if you have a nigga that can barely fit through this door, through this door right here. But
then he got through.
But let's extend that over the course of a whole hallway. It's pretty difficult for him to fucking fight in that, or at least move around.
How did Lucas punch him? Like I don't get it.
We're normal sized people, so we can easily fit through this door.
In this hallway, you can punch somebody.
We can easily fit through this, so we can easily swing up on somebody.
I don't know, bro.
I could definitely.
Not the way I saw that nigga swing.
I mean, it wasn't that tight on him though. I don't know what we're talking about either.
He's gonna pull up the picture, but. Basically, what I'm trying to say is he ain't finna be doing all of this running around dodging and shit while these kids are shooting at him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see him doing that, but they all heal. He's demon. They have to get him in now.
No, yeah, they all like right in front of him. Like he can reach out. And
so you a little crouched in this little spot.
Grab the ass.
All I'm saying is somebody's gonna shoot the mask off, and then they probably just gonna start spraying.
Maybe.
These niggas.
So I mean, this is like This is Lucas, which I'm assuming is crouched down, punching him.
I can't see
right
shit.
from his back.
That's a big ass difference.
And he's crouched down though, I'm pretty sure. And I'm sure there's scenes in the chapter before of like him.
What do you mean he punched him?
He punched him right there.
That's a punch?
I think so.
No, I think he bumped him.
His frame's pretty small.
He bumped him. That's why you see the look at the bottom of that panel. No, the first one, the top one. Look at the bottom of that panel. Where Lucas, we see Lucas and Van, but like he's like hitting him at the bottom, where he's like bumping him to the side or whatever.
Oh, that was wondering what he meant punch. I was like, he punched him in the face or something.
It looked like a punch to me when I remember reading. So, yeah, I don't think he's that huge. Like that much bigger than these kids. And we also remember that they're
kids, yeah.
So,
I could see him being like 7
you look like Jamal looked like a giant if I was a baby. So.
That's true. I see what you're saying.
But yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about that. I mean, we'll see how this Lewis battle goes. I don't think Emma's even closer ready to catch these real hands.
Come on now, you know she ain't.
And I just find it funny they're still trying to hide Buddy's name. Thought that shit was weird.
Yeah, that was.
I'm like, damn, we still don't want to say what this nigga name is? Like, is it a reveal? Because I was
what
like,
if he, what you call it? I'm Minerva.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, maybe his name will be something that impacts the story. Like, oh, I'm Norman. Like, what?
How that work?
Yeah, but he talked to me in the time machine. I've been gone this whole time.
And he just turned into a dickhead, huh?
Hell yeah, bro, 'cause I'm sorry, y'all niggas left me.
I'll be real, Emma. I was only fucking with you for the butt. Now in the future, I don't care.
So yeah, no, so not much there. One Piece, OnePunch Man. Which one?
Let's do OnePunch Man.
Alright, well yeah, OnePunch Man chapter 9.
Damn, I don't even remember what happened.
Garu saved the little boy. The end. We got to see the squad. Squad's about to go into the demon first.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't really a whole lot but luckily it wasn't 100 pages of that much garbage. So I thought that the scene with Garu beating up the guy was pretty much the biggest highlight. That looked lit.
Well, Garu's a low-key hero. I'm just gonna say that. He's a very low-key, he's an asshole hero.
Yeah, that's a hero.
Yeah, we'll put it like that.
Yeah.
Specifically went in for the purpose of saving the kid, and he's not leaving with the kid that he just saved.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's a hero feat right there. You can't call yourself a monster.
I never saw him as not a hero.
Yeah,
since this little boy got introduced, I was like, he a nice guy. He just, you know.
He just don't call hero.
Right, so just like how folks are sleeping on Saitama of him being the low-key the greatest hero, the most powerful hero in the whole damn world, somebody's probably going to realize that Garu is a low-key anti-hero instead of this demon or hero hunter that they're all seeing.
Because demons
What's the meaning you said?
You mean demons always realize that?
No, I'm saying like probably the human world is going to realize that he's not as.
I mean, no, you said
that he's not really a monster. He's just somebody that's going around beating people ass.
No, until he fights Saitama, right? Or are you talking from something you've read on the comic?
No, it's just speculation. If people are going to realize that he's not some type of monster that's going around just hunting heroes like his name says. He's just a nigga with hands, just going around beating ass. But he's actually low key. Willing to save somebody if he sees that they're actually in peril. Like kids.
We haven't talked about that nigga. I feel like it's weird.
Who? Sungju?
Yeah, not Sungju,
the other back?
No, the dark skin guy that was trying to pretend like he had some. He was on Saitama level.
Dog black? The black guy?
Yeah, the black key, but he was like, I guess he was Indian. He had brown skin.
Oh, that's
in the tournament.
Black guy.
No. He in the tournament. We thought he was Saitama level.
Oh, Lord,
you know you liked him. One of y'all liked him. I think we were talking about back when Toriko was still alive.
Oh, the guy who's in the tournament. The guy that body.
Yeah. Which one?
You remember him? Because you started with us.
Because you're not talking about Suiryu.
Yeah, you're talking about Suiryu.
Oh, I thought you said a dark Indian looking motherfucker.
He is dark skin.
Yeah, he was.
He like brown skin, dude.
He wasn't black.
That nigga ain't like no fucking Indian.
What was he then? He not black.
I fuck with Mumen Riders.
Dude, alright, so done with the highlights.
That conversation is over. Now I'm to One Piece.
Bro, this nigga dark as
Yeah, he like them dark Indians.
Yeah. Come on, man.
He definitely Asian.
You want it in, bro? You want to see it?
I definitely don't remember him being that dark.
Pull up a picture of Mumen Rider real quick, bro.
Nah, I'm good. Our computer will shut down.
Why do y'all have my nigga come through with the mic?
Trash.
Oh, that mic,
he's not coming.
I have a daily trash limit on my computer.
Bro, here's the question.
I can only Google Big Challenge.
Could you fight Mumen Rider?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, bro. Mumen Rider definitely gonna throw that bike at your ass.
If you throw the whole bike at him, you strong, dude.
Why'd you throw the bike, bro? What do you got left?
He out, bro. He gone. He gonna catch you next week.
The only reason why One Rider beat me is because he has friends. That's it. And his other hero friends will pull up.
But if he snake you with that bike, son, you not getting up after that.
I'm not even eating that Mumen Rider lunch table. If I join the Hero Association, I'm like, fuck that. I don't care if I'm lowering him or not. I'm like, fuck that nigga Mumen Rider and his table.
Bro,
I kick his bike over every time, bro. You be wondering, like,
You stay with a kickstand, bro.
Fuck that kickstand.
Hell no.
Trash ass hero.
Yeah, so if somebody destroyed his bike, what the fuck you gonna do? If somebody stole his bike,
He becomes Mumen Walker. You just walk everywhere.
Buy a new one, bro. Throw that bitch. KO.
They low-key, if they want to put respect on Mumen Rider Name, they should have just switched him and Garu out and just had Mumen Rider just be mad at being Class B, so he started hunting heroes. And then he realized, oh, I'm a monster. Because he kind of looked like a turtle already. Like his outfit and everything, I keep thinking he's gonna turn to a turtle, so then he can turn to a big ass turtle monster.
No, I just want him to whip niggas with that bike, bro.
Oh,
that's it.
I mean, he could just have a bunch of bikes on his turtle shell back that he just like grab with his turtle hands. And
nigga, he'll just be Ghost Rider. What do you mean? His shit would just turn into a motorcycle.
No, I can't go. I can't go. We done. Alright, so on to
Mumen Rider, Ghost Rider. That makes sense.
On to One Piece.
You don't do Black Clover before One Piece?
Oh yeah. What happened there? I would love you just do Black Clover or something and just wrap it all up together.
Yeah.
Astaroth's been putting in some work. I'll fuck with that. Demon. The other brother.
Oh yeah.
And I like the little angel power. It was kind of decent.
Oh, they put him in the ocean?
Yeah. I think it's too basic to look cool, but
I mean, he's gonna win. He's gonna get out though.
Oh, I'm trying
to kill them, but.
Oh, and Elizabeth turned up. She had some scale with her power. I didn't know that. What is it? For Black Clover, it's really just like, I mean, the Yuno broke out of his thing, so I was really expecting the Yuno Asta fight coming out of this, but it looked like...
No, I was, from the beginning, I was surprised that he even fell under the spell in general.
Oh, really?
Because, I mean, he's like the supreme perfect being, so I mean, I didn't think you'd...
I thought he was just going to be under it, just for enough to him and Asta fight. Yeah, no, since he broke out of it, like, it's a wrap now. They about to get out of it.
Oh, yeah. The people are saying that he's the son of the elf.
He did kind of look like an elf. You talking about the elf in Lich's body right now?
Yeah. Oh, I think he's the actual son of Lich. Yeah.
I love these squeeze pass.
So, I mean, yeah, other than that, no shit happens. But yeah, it's rad now that he's free. He put in the body all over himself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the niggas that are there that they're fighting against are trash.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy who teleported me, whatever, but that shit literally just ass is gonna finish that off. Which I guess somebody had predicted on Instagram, I forgot his name, but I think I had argued with somebody about that.
What was he saying?
That, when his face was gonna come back, that Astro was gonna be the guy to beat Liar, whatever his name is. The guy in Mary Leona fought. Also, that's what I need to put respect on. Mary Leona is fucking lit, bro.
Yeah,
I have a lot of respect on her name, bro. She reminded me of Kenpachi. Yeah. It's nice to get that feeling back. It's just nigga who just don't give no fucks.
Yeah.
She was fucking standing there, basically dead. I appreciated that. Like, they did some white respect on her. Yeah, I was like, she's a monster, bro.
She was still talking.
She's a monster. Hell yeah, she's a straight monster. So I fuck with her. Alright, cool. Is there anything else you want to put on?
Just that I still think Black Clover is better than all the manga I read.
Right now?
Yeah. Everything else.
I'm not as invested. I think that's why.
I don't think I am either.
When I started Black Clover, it was Fairy Tail to me, so I was like, I don't think I put the same love I put into Fairy Tail. Pause. I guess that might be a pause. But for that one, because I was like, ooh, this one is pretty much just gonna make me feel the same way Fairy Tail's making me feel right now. So I'm like, I'm gonna read it.
I definitely think it's better than Fairy Tail, but I only feel like that because I really do think everything else is trash.
Damn. You in One Piece?
Oh yeah, One Piece is like.
Whoa! Here, you admit that? That's great. You willing to say that?
Yeah, the past. I mean, it's like shitty.
They never get you out the older fan club for that?
No, I'm good.
Paperwork straight.
I put in too many years to get kicked out.
You started that shit?
Yeah. I found it.
Alright, so on to One Piece, 901, 902. We finally going to fucking Wano, bro. I'm tired of this bullshit. It's over. Like, Jinbei's gonna come back. I don't even know if that's a question.
I've been waiting to hear you go off since we're done with Whole Cake Island. And you didn't really see any major power-ups from Sign.
Oh, it's over, man. Did I say I was gonna drop it after this? If Sign didn't give me power?
You low-key did.
If I said that, I'm ready and willing to drop it. 100%.
You can't drop it for the podcast.
No, y'all can review it.
That's fucked up, dude.
If that's what I said, I'm 100% cool with dropping it, man. No fucking power-ups from Sanji.
I would say it was bogus.
No, this actually confirmed that Sanji's power-up was that he was cooking. This last chapter where the end was just like Zeph's cooking for somebody and Sanji's cooking for somebody, I was like, so did Oda literally just say that the whole character development was just that Sanji and cooking? Because there was nothing else. There's nothing else that happened there. No fights, no nothing. And then they gonna go back to Zeph. Like, I mean, he had some real shit was gonna happen.
He had some feats, but yeah, no fight.
What feat?
Speed feat.
Without him?
I guess no. I guess.
He dodged Katakuri's bullet.
Well, I guess he also. I guess it was also maybe kind of a feat that he beat one of his brothers in the beginning of this.
I thought the Puddin shit was stupid, and now I feel like this means that Sanji's gonna marry Puddin at the end.
I didn't even realize what she did until I read it again. I watched the video. They said when she pulled up, I was like, "Oh, that was she did."
I had to look at it for a couple minutes.
I peeked that 100. I was like, "Oh, this is fucking stupid." But I think that means that Puddin's in the story for the long haul, meaning that that's Sanji's baby mama.
But one thing though, I was like just watching videos about it.
Yeah.
And what they were saying is that in general, there's a lot of unsolved things with Whole Cake with Big Bomb's crew, just in general. Like a lot of things we didn't find out. She would talk about something and then it doesn't happen. Even we still didn't see a smoothie fight, which is weird, you know.
Yeah.
And then some people were saying that
maybe Oda got sick of people saying this shit was trash.
No, when we go to what's the Giant Kingdom there?
Elbaf.
We gonna see Big Mom again. Yeah, Elbaf.
Oh, that's gonna ruin Elbaf for me, man. So Usopp's power up right here.
Usopp doesn't need a power up.
What y'all think about the whole?
You know that's Usopp's power up though. That's his arc. If they say, "Oh, we're going to Elbaf," if they say we're going to Elbaf, then the hype of the year of Usopp is starting. Then
I don't think he's getting a power up, bro.
Whatever we mean. But I mean, technically, Sanji got a power up. But I mean, it's going to be a defining moment for his character when we go to Elbaf. Oh, yeah, it has to be. So that's what I mean by power up. It doesn't necessarily have to be strength wise.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, right. I'm saying just leaning right.
Yeah.
This nigga thought he invented that or something. Whoa, shit!
I just changed physics.
Right?
No, I think Usopp's probably just he's just gonna create some meaningful relationships with a bunch of giants.
So Judge survived his fight against what's his face? Oh my bad, sorry.
Not Cracker, but
the one who got demoted.
Snack.
Yeah.
Who got relegated.
And Moscato. He ain't dead.
Seriously, Moscato?
Huh?
Real talk?
That's the one. Remember, the arc first started
when Big Mom was going on the raid, she snatched 40 years from his life, and he died.
But he's alive still. So.
If you go back to read the latest chapter,
hell no,
that nigga's alive.
Oh, I mean the latest chapter, but I know who the fuck Moscato is.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's pronounced Moscato or
no, it's Moscato. I mean, it fits. It's a drink.
Drinking.
So basically,
I've been drinking.
This creates the whole theory that maybe Big Mom is able to put niggas' souls back into their bodies and revive them.
I think Big Mom's fruit and the shadow niggas' fruit is too similar.
You talking about Gecko Moria?
Yeah.
I'm just ready for Blackbeard to roll up on her and just take that shit.
You think so?
To be honest, I'm cool with that.
You think?
I don't think Blackbeard.
He gets that work.
He ain't even take that shit.
No way.
His crew?
Hey, Luffy was able to do this with some fuck niggas? Come on, bro.
Luffy had a shitload of support, my nigga.
Because Blackbeard has S-class niggas now. He has niggas that was in the bottom level of Impel Down. It's not just basic niggas. So he got niggas that actually can't.
Yeah, I forgot what
he got niggas.
He got real niggas now.
Cereal.
Yeah, Cereal the Ring.
Yeah, he got niggas like him.
Yeah.
I was thinking
he actually has niggas where people will shake a little bit. Oh, that's that nigga.
You're right.
So you think all of his niggas are Big Mom commander level?
I say the niggas that got out of the S-class, yeah. Literally, when Shanks showed up and Blackbeard showed up, I think the niggas that they was face to face, them the strongest niggas in both they crew.
What I'm saying is, Big Mom has a few commanders and a bunch of lower tier.
But Blackbeard's crew is lean, so to me, everybody's got to be powerhouses right now. He doesn't have a Yonko size crew, even though he is a Yonko, which is why it's also weird. He has a very lean crew, so all them niggas are allowed to pass. Yeah, that we know of. But all them niggas are.
Who can fight Big Mom though?
Blackbeard. His thing can like I don't see he's a damage taker. Like that's all he does is take dumbass damage for no reason.
I don't think he'll fight Big Mom. You don't know like what actually hurts her, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so
you don't know if all you gotta do is if he's like strong enough to hurt her, or if she really just like.
I just like all Blackbeard can do. Like I don't know if his power is gravity or not.
Okay, we know that.
Sit on her.
We know that Prometheus can't do shit because he'll just use his black hole on that shit. We know that fucking what's the cloud name? Zeus is the same thing because he'll just suck that up. Pause. Napoleon can probably slice her ass up or something. I don't know.
You mean Blackbeard?
No, Napoleon.
Slice who?
I mean, slice him up. Maybe Napoleon could probably slice him up or whatever, potentially, and that's when we bring out Shiryu and Rain.
Using his powers, he just took damage, like dumb, stupid damage, bro. Like just think about this time you see Whitebeard show up. He literally gets smacked, and then he shows up like 5 minutes later.
He's low-key like a loser.
You talking about like when he went against Magellan? Magellan poisoned his ass.
No, that when he was about to die, they had to cure that nigga. Like Shiryu and Rain cured that nigga. But I mean, like during that arc though, like when when Ace ran up, like somebody threw fire at him, he was just like, "Oh damn, that shit fucking hurts." Like he was
when Ace fought, he shot him with like the fire and shit. No, he takes damage though. That's he's kind of.
But he just eats that shit. That's why
I don't think that would be a D kind of
attribute.
Yeah, attribute too.
So
yeah, because Luffy's endurance is fucking crazy. He should have passed out a long time ago against Katakuri.
Yeah,
but no, I don't know if Big Mom can actually beat. I mean, I don't know if Blackbeard can beat Big Mom.
I think he will have a better shot than Luffy did.
Oh yeah,
of course, yeah.
Because Luffy never like ran it, but I'm just the damage they were able to do to so many people. I get it that Luffy's a captain, right? He's strongest, and he took out whatever. The way the story's set up, I don't think Luffy is technically equivalent to Blackbeard right now because Blackbeard beat Ace, and Ace was stronger than Luffy at that point.
No. I'm sure most people like who watch One Piece or read it would say Blackbeard is stronger than Luffy.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's the consensus.
But I still don't think that he can beat Big Mom.
The fact that they call him young, I think he's actually up there.
I feel like from what we've seen Blackbeard do outside of the winning the Ace fight, I can see how some people would not think that he's strong.
Yeah, I can see that too.
That's why I wanted to say that. But he got Whitebeard's fruit. I think that right now though, like if Blackbeard is on his whatever, how he's been doing things, where he just pulls up at the perfect time. I think that if he came at this time, it's a wrap. Like it's over. Look, Mom's laid out with cream on her face. Like all he had to do was just crush that girl.
No, she's not laid out anymore, so it's a wrap.
Oh, she got up?
Yeah, she's running towards.
Yeah, she's
she's riding
a little gushy thing.
Either way, I still think it's opportunity time attack because Katakuri's out, so they can at least pair on her.
It would have been better if like Big News had left way early, and then he like put the news out, and then Big Blackbeard read the shit. Oh shit!
Bet he already finished with these revolutionary niggas.
Because Big Blackbeard, he has to get the paper too, the poneglyph thing anyway.
Right.
So he say, "Oh shit."
Hey, bring that nigga Sapo.
Let's slide.
Since he already worked.
And he just like show up on her doorstep. That nigga, I would fuck with him after that. If he did that.
Because I feel like that's his strategy, bro. He just pull up.
I mean, we still don't know what happened between him and the revolution.
I don't think anything happened because I don't think them niggas will stay.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
I think that nigga, when he got the ropey dope, he walked up in that bitch.
No, because they were calling a meeting at that location, remember?
Was they?
Dragon was like, yo, bring
Oh, actually, I hope that's what we go to next, actually. Like, I do not want to see Luffy for at least, like, 10 chapters.
It's not gonna happen.
I'd be good to not see that group for 10 chapters. We can go Revier, we can go Wano, we can go... We can go anywhere. I'm completely fine with getting a taste of some new characters, because this shit... Yeah. This is literally groups of the characters I care the least about besides Sanji, and it was boring as fuck. Nami didn't do anything interesting.
I don't care about Nami doing shit.
Soul King got some respect on his name.
Yeah, she did.
Besides that, I mean, I wasn't interested. And then,
I mean, to be honest, the other group I don't care about either besides Zoro.
I care about Usopp, but yeah, we are two different people, but I care about what Usopp's doing.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, fighting, I care about what Usopp does.
Oh, and Frankie, for sure. Oh, Frankie, I
care about Frankie, but not fighting.
I think that's, like, the funny squad right there. Like, Zoro, Luffy, and Frankie, I think that's just, Zoro, Frankie, and Usopp, I think that's just a funny-ass squad.
I like to see the interaction between Zoro and Sanji, so if they're separate, it seems more on the boring side. Luffy and Usopp together, Luffy, Usopp, and Chopper, and Frankie, those four together are goofy as hell.
But I think, like, Zoro has no clue what the fuck he's doing. Frankie's not a leader. He's just kind of be like saying shit to do, and then he gets serious when it comes to certain fights. So nobody has real strats there, and Usopp's like still apparently scared. Right. So he's gonna be the between him and Robin, one of them two are like the de facto leader of that group. And Robin is just kind of like off to herself. So I just think it'd be funny. Yeah.
Shouldn't be doing shit.
Maybe we'll see a real Robin fight this time. But I'm actually more interested in fights with those four than I am with the ones we got now. Like, the only people I might care about is if Chopper has a new point. I might be interested in seeing his fight. Sanji for sure. Luffy, I see his fight every arc, so I don't really care if I don't have a fight with him. Nothing really changes for me. And then I don't fuck about Brooks fights. I don't really like the fact that they made him a swordsman. Like,
I don't care about special. Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro fights.
I don't know.
I mean, cause everyone else, every other fight, it's like there's no point. You're fighting a no-name guy who you don't really give a fuck about.
Yeah.
If you're not fighting a strong, equally strong person, what's the point?
Oh, also, you changed up the formula this arc too, technically.
What?
I mean, we didn't get the fuck niggas fights too much. Well, at least 2 more.
Oh, sure, yeah.
They just left, so.
Yeah, he did like confuse people, I guess.
On to Reverie. That's all I'm saying.
I'm ready to get out of here. I'm ready to see what's up with Wano. Plus, Wano's just a better. I'm expecting more from Wano, but at the same time, I can't be wary because I mean the 3 characters that have come from there have been pretty much jokes. So
swordsman niggas.
Yeah, they're pretty much jokey niggas. Like, especially the last one they found on the Fox.
I don't think it's going to do something about the ninja.
Yeah, he's a fucking joke.
Yeah, he is, but he's not a swordsman.
But I'm talking about he's from Wano. I'm talking about the niggas we've seen from Wano so far have been jokes.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks. I'm hoping something more serious after like Old King Island to me was
One Piece. So I don't think it's gonna be super serious. Just the fact that it's One Piece. I mean, I think Kaido may be super serious. Actually, even Kaido would be able to.
Well, it is.
Quirk that he's like.
He does.
Yeah.
I mean, his introduction was funny as hell.
Oh yeah.
He was crying. He was crying and shit.
Myself, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
That too. I might have been crying while he was being kids.
I'm pretty sure like this is gonna be going back to a regular type arc. I feel like.
Okay.
Where they all gonna fight him, and then bing.
But I would say like Don Flamingo's arc, I would take that as like a serious arc for One Piece.
Oh, I think it's the one.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not expecting anything where it drastically changes the story. I'm just talking about like the jokes were to a minimum there. Like of course they have like the weird quirky shit in every arc, but it was still more or less like about the hand.
Yeah, I would say Big Mom was like funny. It was just weird.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean that's it for that. I don't really have no other season to add on that shit. Just ready to see what's after this. 150%. So, the Katakuri stuff. I mean, I guess this means he's gonna come back again.
What about it?
I don't know, just the flashback.
Oh, they gave a little backstory.
Yeah.
The Mirror Girl.
I guess it like try to make us feel some sympathy for Big Mom's side, but I feel like it happened a little too late. Like niggas already leaving. Like I don't care anymore. I don't care that y'all was friends. I don't care that like niggas. And then I'm also just like very confused at how your mom was. Maybe y'all was born when your mom was on her way to being a Yonko, but at the same time, I'm still kind of like, how did niggas like why would niggas try you?
Because she didn't give a
fuck.
Why would they try? She didn't give a fuck about it again.
She probably didn't pay attention to him at all.
That's why he had to step up and be the one to protect his
like she was probably thinking, okay, until these niggas get stronger, I don't really give a fuck about him.
The oldest, he wasn't doing shit.
Nah, nigga, you see, he was never a commander level, so.
Fuck him, he's out there fucking bitches there. But yeah, I was kind of just surprised by that. I still think like even though she was your mom, I'm assuming they were with her for their whole life. So even though she didn't protect them, I would still think the fear of that this fucking Big Mom's kids would stop you from fucking with them.
But when you're kids or whatever, you don't really give a damn. You just
clearly them kids give no fucks, bro. They was ready to get dropped like the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Ready to get them beards tossed. Bro. Fucking disgusting.
Shit, or maybe even there were people in her crew.
Which I think is bold too. Damn, y'all real bold. Like y'all in this lady crew, you fucking with her kids.
Right?
I mean, I don't think she cares about her kids like more than anyone else, you know?
I think it's weird to say that because her whole goal is like a happy goal. Like she's
once they're in her crew, they're also her family. Is what I'm saying. Right. So if the egg guy, the chicken, cow chicken, or whatever, go and fight one of her actual kids, I don't think she'd be like, "Cow chicken, get out, beat your ass and get you out of here." No.
Because right now I'm not seeing how anybody want to join her crew. Like, you know what I mean?
She forces niggas. What do you mean?
But like on her come up. Now it's easy to force things. You feel me? But like for Whitebeard, for all those other things, I can see how they would bring people to want to join their crew. For Big Mom, I'm like, if you had this lofty, happy goal, and her added, like, these don't match up. Like, she's not an evil person, right? Her goal is not evil. So, I want to bring everybody together and be happy.
Who do you
but
see
she acts like a bitch all the time. So
who do you see on her crew that's anywhere near her age?
The only people that, the guy who fought her after she ate all the people.
The chef?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And he seemed like he joined genuinely, but I'm saying like...
Yeah, but he only joined because he saw a come up when he saw that she was a kid. He just wanted to...
No, but then Big Mom was also just a nice kid. You see what I'm saying? Like, the flashback of her that we've seen and what we see now, they're like two completely different people, and we've never got the explanation of like how that changed. So I'm assuming she was the nice kid until a point, meaning that that's how she garnered a bunch of people and went to Yonko level, but I don't really have the proof of that. Like, I just am guessing that. So...
Maybe like after she realized that she lost the opportunity to be Pirate King, she was like, you know what, fuck all this nice shit, because that's not going to give me anything.
She had to be nice to some of these goddamn kids. How the fuck she fuck motherfuckers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is there a Pirate King above the Yonkos?
She rapes them.
Well, Goldie Roger was essentially the Pirate King above everything.
There's not a true pirate.
Some nigga just be like, hey bro, I'm the Pirate King.
Well, you gotta find One Piece apparently to get there.
Oh, I'm killing you.
That's the goal to get there.
New One Piece, these hands.
That's a two.
I was just about to say that.
And then he the person that got splat. Anybody else want some of this One Piece?
This nigga talking about King's Punch over here now.
Alright, well yeah, that's it. Any MVPs of the week, man.
This might seem weird, but I'm gonna give it to a new manga that I just started watching. Well, it's not new, but I started watching that show called Dr. Stone, or reading.
Oh, really? You like it?
As a person who likes chemistry and shit, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I read it and it's hard for me to get through it. I've been like skipping through shit.
It gives me a lot of perspective on the shit that we humans have gone through from the Stone Age time all the way up to now.
It's definitely a history lesson.
I'm like, okay, we've definitely made a lot of changes.
So what happens is the world, well actually you can explain it.
I don't even know how to explain what happened.
Yeah, everyone turned to stone for some magical reason. Yeah. Right? And then this happened like over, he counted.
And then 3,700 years passed since all humans on Earth have turned into stone.
And some people broke out. And
then eventually some people start to break out of it, whatever. Because of chemistry, of course, shit breaks down whatever the material is. And some of the characters are on the mission to revive human civilization. And of course, as one, as of right now, where I am, the story who plans to destroy the ones that I guess are older and don't that wouldn't follow his way of life. He wants to keep technology from developing to getting back to the point where it was before everybody turned it to stone.
It's just a brain versus brawn thing, but
yeah.
I guess the thing about it is just like the sciencey guy. He is basically like rebuilding the world from scratch. So like right now they have like a bunch of regular tools.
Is it real science or?
According to him, I don't really know how accurate the science is because I'm not.
It's pretty. I would say it's pretty accurate.
He did write formulas and shit.
Stupid ass.
Yeah, no, the guy who actually, I think either he draws it or if it's the same person, but the mangaka for that, he did one that I really liked called Sunken Rock, which is like about this like gangster and shit. And I thought it was going to be more along those lines. That one was like really hardcore, really interesting, but it's very different from that. It might be in the same world though, because he did another manga that he put in the same world as that one, so it might all be the same world. He looks just like Ken from that manga, so. But yeah, no, I fuck with him. So, who are you giving to him with the main guy in there?
The show itself.
Oh, okay. What?
If I had to give one, it'd probably be to La Brava for being like a 12-year-old girl that hacked a fucking mainframe. You're a real one.
Oh, what was that?
La Brava for
the little girl. Yeah, La Brava, Love, whatever her name is. I don't know. Yeah, she clutch.
I'm gonna give it to Westworld. Comes back tonight.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
Dope.
I ain't gonna watch the first episode. When they had HBO for free, I tried to catch up, but I only watched I think we got 2 episodes in.
You mean the first one?
Yeah, first season.
You lacking.
Yeah.
So it's a generally good concept. I see why people are interested in it.
You still got to get the HBO shit.
Huh? I mean, I got it now. Oop. She got it now, but I can.
I use my co-worker
Sure,
shit.
I guess.
It's like type of email. Bet.
Yeah.
I got all the channels.
Dope.
No, I can't give it to him. That movie wasn't that good.
What?
I started watching this Netflix movie on the guy that played the Joker in the Suicide Squad movie. It's basically like The Last Samurai, but with the Yakuza now. So, I think it's called Outsider. Yeah, so he's like in this movie and he's basically becoming a Yakuza, but he's like the only white guy in the Yakuza. So it's like The Last Samurai. Huh?
You giving it to him?
No. I was like, it wasn't good.
I mean, Netflix started to tweak, I feel like David Hamilton.
I'm surprised at how many original movies they got out there.
Yeah, mediocre as fuck.
That's true. But they have like, they're not huge names, but they're like names. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, okay. I see this thing in this thing.
They got a lot of new movies.
Yeah. I don't know how they're rolling these out because they don't like, they're not pubbing them.
Yeah, they do.
Have they been out for a while or what? Like, because I didn't hear, all I heard about is Bright in terms of movies.
Who you giving it to then?
Oh, okay.
Let's start a whole new discussion.
Oh yeah, I'm giving it to Mary Leona for sure. From Black Clover. She's like, killing the game.
True.
Killing the game. Alright, that's it. We out. Done.
Bye.
Peace. Okay, you can say shit.
Waiting.
Peace.
Well, now it's over, man. He rude. He don't even say bye.
Okay.